Yeah, because I could. Yeah, I got something we can be doing.
Mm-hmm.
So who wants to give a recap for last time?
I can do a recap.
Go for it.
Okay, last time we commenced the Zentarum attack in the Opera House. There were a lot of enemies of the Red Eyes. They found out we were on drugs, which made them pretty much like berserk and come back and be angry. The guy with the leather and the sword on the stage is a jerk and has a lot of fucking decks. Izo dive bombs somebody. Vivi's dad is a badass. The the goblin dudes from the Zentarum are jerks, but they're not actually in the Zentarum. They said that they were like gonna be joining if they did this right or some shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, Green Lives Matter. Need heals bad. Hey, your wife is beat up.
The Sopranos were killing it.
The Sopranos were killing it. They were lighting the fuse for these barrels, which we found out later were just full of fish. Unfortunate. Some of the enemies had pistols, which was interesting. We switched to the end to like a skills challenge to get away from the building because it was going to blow up, but didn't. Everybody made it out alive. Parents are okay. No word on Tristan or Marilyn. Oh, Oz got a kiss from Kalani.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was great. But he passed the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
And King wants 2 silver back from Goblin. What?
Okay.
I'm just reading my notes.
It's okay. It's okay. It's what
And
I expected. It's good.
and we passed the
And
Harper
they're like
initiation.
shockingly detailed, so it's good.
I write
So
down random details.
no, it's okay. Yeah. It's like this sort of like fun like connect the dots. You don't actually know what happened last time till you get all of those. You can kind of see it.
Yeah, yeah, you
Um,
got the whole
yeah,
thing. You know.
exactly. There you go. So we're actually going to rewind time just a smidge
Schmeech.
to you guys like as the goblins and the people in the building are fleeing. Um, uh, the setup, if you recall, Oz and Laz were in the back along with that hobgoblin and a lot of the Zentarum guys, and they're fleeing out that way. Everybody else is fleeing out the front. And as you guys are doing that, um, the, a thing you notice is that like because you're on like you're in a Bardic college, so you have this like campus area, and like rushing towards the building as you're coming out, you can see are members of the city watch. Some of them are on horses and stuff like that, but there seems to be a good dozen or so who are like intercepting people as they're coming out, and as a result, like the entryway and the area like directly in front of the theater just becomes this huge like bedlam. It just becomes a fucking brawl almost as like these guards are like they start tackling goblins and anybody they see armed, but they're also like occasionally like tackling theater goers and shit because they don't know what's going on, and it becomes just like this humongous clusterfuck. You guys have your little interaction with Tyrion where he's taking care of his wife. Then he recognizes the dress that Vanessa Vandergild is wearing, and you guys dart off. But as you're darting off, like that's essentially the situation you're leaving.
Okay.
Is this sort of like chaos in front of the theater as the guard, like the city watch, is trying to get into the theater to actually arrest like Zentarum and goblins and shit, but they get like, well, actually, I mean, they're catching all the goblins that are fleeing out, but they can't get to the goddamn Zents because they're stuck with all these fucking people. And mounted on a horse, you could see the leader of the people here is a sergeant that should be very familiar to some of you.
No.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah. But we're actually not dealing with him right
Oh,
now.
thank God.
What we're doing is we're stepping back in time. So, Izo, this is about, let's say, 5 months ago, 4 months ago, something like that. Early summer, you've had a long day at work. You're just sort of unwinding after it all. having a pint at one of the bars that you deliver to. And a few seats over, you just hear a noble who is deep in his cups. He appears to be very drunk and is getting progressively louder as he talks. He seems to be having a good time. He's wearing a lot of fancy dress. He's got a powdered wig. So Jimheim, that would probably be you.
Oh yes. I'm just dancing around.
Okay.
No.
But you notice, Jimheim, a couple of guys come up to you and they're just like, "Hey, mister, listen, you've had a few drinks. I think you don't look so good. Maybe you should go lay down somewhere. Maybe go back home."
Oh, I mean, I'm doing fine, but the people need me here.
Oh yeah, no, listen, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Hey, listen, I heard that the people a couple streets over need you too. Need you a lot more.
Yes, well, I suppose there are more drinks over there too.
Oh yeah, all you can drink. Come on, we'll get you over there. Real nice
Can
and
I roll?
sampling.
I want to roll an insight check on these guys.
Yeah, go for it.
That's how you start a session.
Yeah, I'd say so. So, yeah, these guys
Very
look
nice.
sketchy. These guys look sketchy as fuck. You can see that they've got knives on their belt. One of them's got underneath his inside of his coat. You can see hanging from his waist belt is a truncheon. These guys look, yeah, and you know what? You probably notice that they've got Zint tattoos on them too.
Okay. I'm not gonna do anything at the moment, but I'm keeping my eye on them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're just chatting up Jimheim, and you notice that they one of them puts his arm around over Jimheim's shoulder, and they start trying to escort him out outside.
I'm gonna follow.
Okay. So Jimheim, you've got these two guys. They're just sort of chatting you up, leading you between a couple of buildings, behind the bar, and a couple streets over. When you sort of come to this dead end alley.
Oh, well, this isn't the way to go.
Oh no, man! Well, looks like we got lost. What do you think, Tunk? Yeah, looks like we got lost. Give me your fucking money! He tries to punch you. Huh. Yeah. They. They start yeah. What's up?
I'm just writhing and. Oh, please, I'll give you my money. Take it all. Take it all.
Don't worry. They start scrambling to pick up your money.
Out of the darkness,
Mm-hmm.
you just see this huge muscled. See this huge muscled arm. Snake its way around Tunk's neck. And pull him up in a chokehold.
I'm Batman.
His buddy's down on the ground, picking up all the coins. He's just like, man, we really cleaned up tonight. Hey, Tunk. Hey, Tunk. Hey, Tunk. What? You got wax in your ears? Looks back. Oh. Hey, mister. How's it going?
Sir, please help me. They're accosting me and robbing me of all my gold.
I don't like it when people mug others in the bars I go. It brings the watch.
Mugging ain't listen. No, this fine gentleman just dropped his money. Puts the money into a pile. He scoops it up and he just hands it back to Jimheim. He just dropped his money. Just picking it up for him. Isn't that right, pal?
And I'm just when he mentions dropping, I just drop Tunks' unconscious body onto the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I just dropped your buddy. Beat it.
He grabs his hat and he darts around the corner. You gentlemen, have a good night.
Oh, well, sir, thank you.
You're too drunk and too rich to be in this part of town.
Well, I am both of those things, that is true. But this part of town, I love this part of town. Why would I stay away? Tell me. As I'm kind of like stumbling, and I like grab Izo on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
You're quite a stout man. And I like squeeze his arm.
You squeeze a single strand of his bicep.
Well, quite stout indeed.
Thanks, but you're not my type.
Oh well. Sure, the alley will find other lovers.
What street do you live on?
I live quite a ways. I live over in Seaward.
I figured you were a C ward. What street?
Well, how about I buy you a drink and help me get home? I could use your hand.
Sure. But first, I lean down and start rummaging through Tunk's pockets.
Yeah, you can find all the loose change he had on him.
Yep. Here, Tunks will buy both of us a drink.
Good man.
Yeah.
I'll lead him down another the alley the next down where there's an actual pub.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, you guys can get a couple of drinks. After you both have had your drink, you can start heading up to Seaward. It looks like Jim's like getting more and somehow Jim's seems to be getting more and more drunk as he's walking. Like it just seems like he's staggering a lot more as you go. It seems like the drinks are finally hitting him.
How much do I have to pay you to just carry me home?
I'll take what you're gonna. I'll take half of what you're gonna give Tunks and the idiot.
I just started taking out fistfuls of gold. like half of the gold that I have on me.
Izo's eyes kind of bug out. Most money he's ever seen at one time.
Here you are, sir. Take it. You're a kind man. I just kind of start falling into his arms.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We now know how Izo had his starting money.
Yep. I hoist him over my shoulder like I'm a fireman.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm gonna start running stealthily down alleys.
Yeah, sure. Give me a stealth check real quick.
You know it. Oh God.
Okay. So you start heading. You notice you've hit Seaward as the streets get wider, well lit. This time of year, the Lamplighters Guild will occasionally come by and they'll switch out the candles in the lanterns, and they'll install these magical ones that actually give off colored light. So Seaward this time of year is just like this festival of blues and bright emeralds and orange lights and stuff like that. It's quite colorful as you're sort of moving through, and quite well lit, unfortunately. You realize that if you keep going like this, people are going to notice a bugbear moving through these streets with a passed out noble on his back, and it's not going to be a good look. At the same time, you just hear this light snoring coming from your back.
I want to. All right. The next intersection I come to, I want to stealthily look around the corner to make sure there's nobody too close by. And if there's nobody in the immediate area, I want to prop Gemheim up against a lamppost.
Okay.
Do a really loud whistle.
And
then run.
Okay. Yeah, you start darting down the street as you hear the sound of somebody approaching. You run down the street, you turn around, or you turn into an alley, And as soon as you do, Izo, you like look behind to make sure that you got some watchmen that are picking up Jimheim. They seem to be escorting him home. As you sort of catch your breath, you look to your side, and standing there, just like almost like he appeared out of nowhere, is a gentleman dressed in golden robes that seem like something a wizard would wear, but kind of like functional. And we're talking like it's just gold on gold on gold. He's got this long flowing blonde hair with like a metallic sheen to it, and his eyes just look like they're made of molten metal as he sort of stares at you. Good evening.
I nervously tip my hat. Good evening, Lord.
Oh, no, Lord, I. None of that. Quick question, though. Have you seen a young lady?
No, sir.
Are you certain?
Young lady.
She might look a
No.
little like me. Well, that's not quite true. She might look different. She changes her appearance.
I just carried a dandy back, but I'm pretty sure that was a guy.
No, I'm looking for a young woman. Might look a little like me. Loves to get into trouble. Run away from home.
No one I know, sir.
Could have sworn I saw her over here. Oh, well. And he'll turn around and start walking down the alley.
I'm just going to keep running. I want to
Okay.
get the hell out of this ward.
Sure. So, we cut back to present day. Pardon me. So, Ryan, just as a quick recap, you and Lazarus escaped from the theater last time out the back. Kilani gave you a kiss. You fell over unconscious. Everybody else ran out the front door, where there's just like this big brawl that's ensuing as the city watch are showing up just as people are leaving, and they're arresting goblins, and there's just like this big chaos sort of going around. And let's actually deal with you and Lazarus right now, because you guys are in the back. Oz, number one, Oz, do you want to stay unconscious and just sort of like hang out, or do you want to wake up and get involved in things? It's up to you.
Maybe I'll wake up in the middle of something happening.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. So
Passed out
Lazarus,
right now makes more sense.
yeah, that makes sense. So Lazarus, you went inside. You checked on those barrels that, come to find out, are just full of rotten fish.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're sort of noticing a commotion around the front, you also start hearing commotions from some of the rooms in the back of the theater, some of the backstage areas, dressing rooms and stuff like that. You hear people like banging on doors.
Okay, so I'm gonna go check those out. As I'm doing that, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
As I'm doing that, I would like to also, just as I'm walking by, scan and see if I can find any of those firearms that they were using dropped on the ground.
Oh, you definitely don't find any of those. What you do find, though, is that inserted into any given doorway or any given door handle are either like crowbars or short swords or something like to keep the doors barred going into like the changing rooms and stuff like that. And when you pull them out, like the doors just open, and inside looks like various cast members were being held backstage in all of these dressing rooms.
Okay. Come on out.
Yeah,
Group
they
together.
They start filing out. As a bunch of them start leaving one particular dressing room, you notice that there is one guy still in there. He's like he's sitting in the corner, sort of like whimpering to himself, and he seems to be clutching his hand.
Go up to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you recognize him as Tristan Ashbridge, and you can see that he has a noticeable like stab wound through his right hand.
So what did you do?
He like looks up at you. I didn't do anything. Those brutes just came barging in here. I tried to tell them that we didn't want any trouble or anything like that. They tried to get us to cooperate. They tried to get me to tell them how to work the controls for the stage shield, and Well, I quite frankly, I refused. I told them to go to hell. So they fucking stabbed me! Me! And he, like, thrusts his bloody hand in your face.
Get with the
Well,
other
where are they?
cast.
Have you strung them up yet?
They're being dealt with. Go stay with the rest of your castmates.
Stay with them? They were absolutely no help at all. They stood there while I got stabbed.
Would you like to be arrested?
Am I being arrested?
Am I being detained?
Yeah.
No. Go stand with your castmates.
I'm just traveling.
Yeah. He shows you his driver's license through a plastic bag that he hangs out the window. He's a sovereign citizen.
Is that oregano I see in your pocket?
It's legal in this state. Anyway, he sort of like glares at you. Fine. I can't believe this. This is ridiculous. Outrage. A man can't even hold a simple place. I swear. He's still in his like King Hecaton costume, so he's got like no shirt on. He's got this like weird sort of like kilt thing, a fake beard, and he just sort of marches off like as dignified as he can look, like this, out the back with all the various others.
All right,
Hey,
so
guys.
I'm gonna send them to what I. Hello.
Sorry for being so late. Meeting ran long.
No, you're fine.
We didn't even need you.
30-second recap of what I missed. Hi.
Wait, I have a question though.
Yes. Yes.
Are there any horses?
Yeah, there's probably some horses kicking around.
So there's some horses in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, like
Of
you'd
the
have
theater?
horses, and like the horses are like attached to some wagons that would be delivering stuff. So yeah, you have not only horses, but you also have wagons and carts and stuff like that.
Okay, good to know that this horse is in the back. Thank you.
30-second recap is you guys are out of the theater, Kyle. You guys ran out the front where guards have been showing up just as people are leaving, and they're like arresting goblins on sight, but they're also like getting in the way of people fleeing who are getting in the guards' way of trying to get in to arrest Zentarum and stuff like that. And it's just like utter chaos. You guys have managed to get away from that group and are sort of like on your way away from the Bard's College. You've still got the bird in your pocket. It doesn't seem to have woken up yet.
Good.
We'll get to that. Tristan Ashbridge was stabbed in the hand apparently when he mouthed off
Good.
to Zentarum.
Good.
Okay. Anyway,
Agreed.
He stood up for people. It's kind
Laz
of
is-
amazing.
Yeah, it seems uncharacteristic. I'm assuming that he was just being.
He wanted their
He wasn't being
admiration.
brave. He was being dumb.
so you're having them go out the back. Did you want to do anything else?
I specifically want to them in such a way that they don't get mixed in with the crowd, so that they're like set aside and at least one part of this mess is organized.
Okay. Like,
None of the cast is getting
so
tackled.
did you want to send them out front or just out the back where only they are?
Yes, out the back.
Okay, yeah. So they just head out the back. There are no guards back there. They're all coming from the front.
Okay.
Give me an investigation check real quick.
Okay, I will do that. Investigation.
16. Yeah, never mind. So
I'm probably as I recall, I'm still shifted because I was in combat.
does that give you something for investigation?
No, because investigation is int based, and that's with.
Okay. So Oz, as you're laying there on a stump in the back of the theater, you just suddenly feel something like nudging you.
Is it a horse?
When you open your eyes, you see a man dressed like a storm giant. You, goblin, wake up!
What? What do you want?
You're Moreau's friend, right?
Can't you see I'm fucking sleeping here, dude? What time is it? Where am I?
It's time for you to get up and earn your keep around here. Come on, get up. You're Moreau's friend. Tell him Jim Heim.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah, Jim.
sorry,
Me
I'm
and Jim go
sure he
way
didn't
back.
bother to give you a last name.
Me and Jim go way back. What's up?
Oh, really? Well, either way. Listen, go find him. Tell him to give me a ride back to my place. Run along now.
A what?
A ride back to my place. You can see he's clutching a bleeding hand. His own
Bub.
hand, not a severed one. Sorry. I just realized that
Good
Kyle
thing to
maybe
clarify.
didn't know that. Okay, yeah.
How'd you get that cut over there?
From a Zentarum, you idiot.
Oh, it's in time.
Have you been passed? How long have you been passed out here? The entire time?
Yes.
I shouldn't expect any different from your time. What, have you been drunk or something, or are you on something?
Yeah. Well, what kind of race stabbed you? Was it a goblin?
I don't know. It was no, it wasn't a goblin.
Well, it's about to be, and I take out my sword.
Yeah.
No. All right. Calm down. What? There. Calm down. What is the meaning of this?
You called me short one time, didn't you? Tristan.
He looks around. Did I?
I don't know. I didn't write it down.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you are a little short.
Oh.
Called you little and short.
Is he wearing a belt?
Yes, yeah. Like right now, he's dressed in like a kilt. He's got this big
Is the belt
silvery blue color.
Is the belt holding up his pants?
Yes.
I'm cutting the belt.
Okay. you cut it off. And like it's just a stark contrast of like turquoise blue and suddenly just like lily white. He's like, oh, what? You madman! What the hell is all this?
Get the hell away from me and stop talking to me. Don't talk to me ever again.
Did you all see what he did? He attacked. He damaged my costume, guys. He starts walking over to everybody. Isn't anyone gonna listen?
Laz Butters, I didn't see a damn thing.
Where's Bully?
Bully's with you.
I thought he went to the front.
I don't think so.
I think he did actually. We're
Okay.
separated now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we'll cut to the front actually, where the rest of you are. You've gotten away from Tristan. You're looking around for Lazarus and Oz, and like the camera just pans over to where Oz should be, and there's just Bully.
Ribbit.
And I'm in the front group, correct?
Yes. Yeah. So this is Ezo, Jim, Vivi, Bully, and King.
Wait, I was like running away immediately as I got outside to get away.
Right.
From
Yeah. So you're
everyone.
with everybody.
I know Gemheim didn't see this, but the rest of them saw Oz like, run back, jump off the balcony, and do all that crazy shit last time, right?
Yeah, I suspect so. Yeah.
Well,
Did we lose somebody?
where'd Oz go? We gotta get the hell out of here. This is chaos.
He was right behind us, I thought. I mean, yeah, we gotta go.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'm gonna like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's run.
I mean, don't have to run, but yep, just going.
Bully, come with us.
Blinks. Starts following you. So as you guys are leaving, you notice that in addition to City Watch led by Roleric Durnan, you also notice that there are a handful of reporters that are starting to show up on scene, trying to figure out what's going on. But if you guys don't want to interact with those, you keep moving. You get to like I think it's on the map. Yeah, there's like this little cave at the bottom of the cliff where the Bardic College is, and it actually like it serves as this nice sort of underground walkway to get up to the college. It's lit with crystal insets. There's actually a band that's set inside that's part of a Jimheim, you would know this. It's part of I guess you could call it a cult. that constantly plays music in that cave. It is a perpetual song that has been going on for like uninterrupted for like 100 years or so. Nice mosaics on the walls and stuff like that. It's designed to be like this very pleasant, artistic experience as you head your way down. And it also, in this instance, gives you a nice modicum of privacy because everybody else is like just not fucking with this thing right now. And right about that point, King, you start to feel something moving in your pocket.
Birdie? Is that a... You starting to wake up, little birdie?
Oh. Can I pet him?
You feel something like you definitely feel it moving in there.
All right, I pull it back out of my robes. I kind of try and have a nice firm grip of it. I'm gonna start checking it for any kind of wounds or anything. Oh, by the way, guys, I acquired the bird.
Nice.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Nice.
fuck yeah. What do we do?
So
with
again,
the
a parrot with normally like red feathers, but they all like the tips of them are constantly changing colors. So it looks like this constant like fiber optic thing going on with it. It seems to be calm and okay, like happy with the situation, or at least not bothered by it.
I take out some crackers. Offer it crackers.
Starts eating crackers.
It's a simply gorgeous animal here. No wonder Badger wants to pay such a high price for it.
I also offer cheese.
It doesn't eat the cheese.
More for me.
It wiggles out of like King's hands and like hops up his arm and like latches onto his mane. It's like holding onto his mane.
Oh, hello, little guy. This
That's
is a
adorable.
pretty nice look, don't you think? Give myself a little eye patch, a hat. We got something going on.
Crawls inside his mane.
That's a great idea. Oh.
Oh, there's a lot of that. He's he's gone. We're not gonna find him for a while.
Well, at least he's on you as long as you can hear him, right?
Let me check it. Yep, I can hear him.
Okay, I
And
think we
pops
might
out
be
like
good.
like behind like in the back of your head. Pops back. It pops back in. Pops out on the side. Pops out. Appears out on the other side.
I put some
Let's
more
get back
crackers
to
like
the
in
pet
his
store.
mane.
just aim for the bird. I don't want crumbs in my mane. Just aim
There's
for the
crumbs
bird.
all in that mane right now.
He'll
If
get
I
him. He'll
pull-
stay in there, you know.
He's
I pull a
lucky he's
blooming onion
gorgeous.
that's 2 days old out of my pocket.
Don't you
and hold
do
it up.
it. Don't you do it.
I'm just kind of poking it at Jim's head. I mean King's head, waiting for the bird to show up. If you hand it to it,
Yep. Pops out, like grabs it, pulls it back in.
I pull out another piece.
I am prayers desensitizing that onion smell out of my mane.
The bird doesn't come back fast enough. I just eat it.
I turn that onion smell into a nice tropical pineapple. I feel like that's fitting for this thing.
Okay.
King, would you like one?
No.
So good.
Offer, though. I've just got full of all the caviar with Mert.
Wonderful idea.
By the way, I think we're in with this old R. Harper thing.
And then he say, yeah, he said we're in, right?
Right.
Sweet.
Sounds like it has some. Will be interesting to say the least. But should we head back?
Yeah, let's give that bird back before it gets bored with King's head.
Yes, that's a
I don't think it
splendid
ever
idea. We'd rather not have, droppings in my glorious mane.
That would be bad.
Awesome.
It's
Just had that lavender bath this morning.
It's probably building a nest.
Probably.
Maybe it's ready to lay eggs. Maybe it's a she. Maybe we shouldn't have judged prematurely the sex of this bird.
Well, if any one of us could ask the bird, we would, but we can't.
If only one of us had some kind of communion with nature, but oh well.
I
Unfortunate.
wonder if its eggs are tasty.
Probably
If
not.
that tasted at least be valuable.
Very
I wonder how valuable. Maybe more than 1,000 gold worth. Who knows how to sex a parrot?
I don't know. They have cloacas, I'm pretty
Not
sure.
high. I've never sexed a
King.
parrot in my life.
King, give me a nature check. Just King.
What's a cloaca?
It's like
That's what Fozzie the Bear says. Check.
Ooh, waka waka.
waka waka. Cloaca.
Okay, so meanwhile, while you guys are talking about cloacas, Lazarus, Oz is in the general vicinity for this as well, but Lazarus, you have a halfling. He's standing there. He's got like this straw hat with like a little ribbon on, like wrapped around it. He's wearing a pinstripe white suit. He's just like, Mr. Wolf, Mr. Wolf. Sorry, Zip Martin, Waterdeep Wazoo. So, tell me, can you give us a scoop as to what happened here, sir?
Les is after a heavy sigh. He's going to say, "I can't."
Just how many bugbears attack the theater, sir?
Tree fitty.
I can't comment on an open investigation.
How many goblins attack the place, sir?
Can I be there?
If you
Yeah, you're here.
Okay, I'll walk up.
Okay.
There was more than one.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. Zip Martin. Waterdeep Wazoo. And you are
Blue Blood. Nice to meet you, Zippy.
Oz Blueblood, the mad goblin from yesterday.
The one, the only.
Fantastic,
By the
By the
fantastic.
way,
I
we have a bar opening up. Have you heard?
have not. Please go ahead, Mr. Blueblood.
What's the bar name again, guys?
The King's Palace.
It's called the King's Palace. It's a beautiful bar. There's
He's
gonna
writing
be
all this down.
mermaids.
Mermaids.
Mermaids free beer for the first day. It's gonna be a
see.
grand opening.
Tell him it's haunted.
It's haunted as well. We have ghosts and spookers.
Understood.
Come on.
Fantastic. Quick question.
Go ahead.
Quick question about yesterday, sir. After your announcement there in open court, a lot of speculation as to why you did that. Would you like to set the record straight? Why did you confess to multiple homicide in open court?
Well, you know,
For the love.
I will answer that question for you at our grand opening of the new bar, the Golden Palace. What's it called again?
The King's Palace.
The King's Palace. So be there, and I'll tell you.
Fantastic. Okay. Quick question, a comment. Let's see. Dr. Lucard Carvasi of the Carvasi Institute for the Mentally Unstable. He claims that your outburst was probably motivated by deep-set narcissism, coupled with possible psychosis. Would you have any comment on that, sir?
You know what? You can talk to him again at the grand opening of the King's Palace bar.
Fantastic. One last question, sir. Some people in the audience mentioned a goblin leaping off a balcony to get involved in this. Was that you, sir?
That would be me. I am the one and only.
I see. Okay. And why did you do that, sir? Why did you do that?
Because there was a damsel in distress, and I couldn't see her be the way she was, being manhandled by that evil man on stage.
Oh, so brave,
It was
sir.
my
Okay.
duty.
Of course, understood, sir. Okay, thank you. This will be a magnificent scoop for tomorrow. Appreciate it, sir. You have a good day.
See you at the bar.
Will do, of course. What day was that opening?
Day we opening?
I have no
Shit. Abort.
It's in 3 days.
Fuck.
Oh god!
Fantastic.
it's gonna take at least 10 days to open the.
No, wait, it's gonna take another like a week for it to get finished renovating. Oh god! Oh
Too
no!
late now. He's gone. Anyway.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Somebody.
Wait, are the renovations really gonna take a week?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
Please.
so.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Tell someone that you told the reporter
Let's
3
war
days.
with it. Let's find out how to have the grand opening, like, in the little square of the street or something. We can make this work. I used to manage a store. You can do janky stuff like that. It works.
So, as the situation's starting to die down, as the theater goers sort of disperse, the watch is getting everything under control here. Oz, you notice a disturbing amount of like police brutality against goblins and bugbears. That one bugbear that you guys paralyzed, or King paralyzed. Apparently, the city watch, like as they're like coming in, they're telling him to get on the ground. He can't because he's paralyzed. So they just start beating him mercilessly and drag him away.
Are you kinging him?
Yeah, essentially. So do you guys want to like hang out and talk to the guards or what?
No, we would get the fuck out of there.
I know you guys got the fuck out of there.
Oh,
Oh,
Oz and
I'm talking about
Laz.
Lazarus and Oz. Yeah.
Let's find the boys and girls and Frog.
I have a job to do. You go. Get together with the others. Don't want to be lumped in with this.
He wants to get in on those beatings because he's a cop.
Oh, you're gonna go beat those people?
No. Try to make this less this.
Okay, well, I'm not sure where the rest of the gang is, but I guess we'll all meet up at the bar eventually. So I'll see you then.
All right.
I guess I'm splitting off. I'm looking for the party.
You can find the party, no problem. Once you start heading down there, you can it's almost like a sixth sense as to where Bully is. It also helps that he's the only giant frog in the area.
True.
And Izo kind of stands out in the crowd. King stands out in the crowd. Everybody kind of stands out in the crowd.
I'm the only bugbear not getting beaten.
So you're able to meet up with everybody at the base of the hill there. So you guys are probably like, as you meet back up.
Oh, you're lagging, robot.
Tell him.
You're like, yeah.
Robot lag.
Cut out there a bit.
Hang on 1 second, guys.
No worries.
Oh, hey guys, what's up, everybody?
Oh, Oz!
Oh, hi.
We lost you for a second there.
Yeah. You know,
What were you up to?
I had to go save a damsel in distress.
Oh, how'd that go?
Ooh.
She gave me a kiss, and
Nice.
I got her sending stone.
Hell
Well
yeah.
done.
Ooh.
I actually
Congratulations.
but you know,
Yeah, those are quite expensive. That would be quite impressive.
one day I'll get her sending stone.
Wait.
Well,
who
on
was
our front, we have a... What?
Who was it? Oz. Who kissed you?
Oh,
Who was the damsel?
you know.
Yeah.
Remember fucking.
Kalani.
It was the big actor girl with the tits.
Kalani?
Oh,
Kaylani!
yeah.
No way!
Oh, Miss Wave Silver.
Damn,
That would be a
Oz.
fantastic connection.
Yeah, well done. Well, to be clear, I already knew it. But yes, that's great that you kissed her.
Well, shit.
Beautiful lass she is.
Yes,
Well, what?
Go ahead.
Well, on our front, we've got a fantastic acquisition of our own. Vivi, if you could hand a cracker towards my head a little.
Oh, yeah, I like inch one. Inch a cracker.
Nothing happens.
I shake my head a little.
It pops out, grabs the cracker.
Oh yeah. Wait, what the fuck? I think I've seen that thing before. Now that I see it closer. Is it look like the same one that'll visit me like that one night?
Yeah.
That's the thing that visited me that one night.
Oh,
Oh.
he's cute.
You got visited.
He or she.
You
thought
got
it was a
visited by a
dream.
1,000 gold bird.
Yeah.
Well, for the
And then
record,
by
I'm
me.
still the one who caught it, even if you saw it first. I mean,
That's
Yeah,
true.
that gem was on my balcony that night too. That was fun.
Yes, that was a wild night.
It was a good night.
It was crazy.
We've had some good stories in the last few days. I'm ready for bed though.
Yeah, let's
Should we head
let's
back?
turn this thing in and get some money though.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of
well,
here.
it'd be sad to say goodbye to little Goldie here, but I found some golds that are a little more enticing.
Little Goldie is currently turquoise blue.
Little turquoisey blue here.
Turns red.
Little red.
Scarlet.
I love this bird.
Yeah, I want to keep it. Kind
It's
of.
like 1,000 gold though.
Yeah, that's true.
We could give it back, get the money, and then steal it.
No.
Or we could breed it and have a dozen goldies to sell.
How are we only gonna breed one?
That's
Photosynthesis.
we have to find one more. If we ask Badger where he
It's not a
got it, we
plant.
might be able to find a mating pair.
Also, photosynthesis doesn't actually.
Science.
That's the wrong thing. And I said sympathis. Sympathis.
That was hilarious.
Well, no, seriously, let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Where are we
So,
at?
minor question. Minor question. Are you guys walking, or do you want to take a coach?
Let's get a coach.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Might as
tired.
well.
Let's take a
Yep.
coach.
Same.
Yep. Yeah.
Let's
so you guys
coach it, dude.
I don't want to
yeah,
get.
so you guys,
I don't want to get my pants dirty on these dirty streets.
Yeah.
I
So you
thought-
guys take a coach, which strangely enough is like first class. That's weird.
We're definitely
when you play
not
coach.
walking those.
Yeah, so you get in your coach. The guy charges you like, let's say, 1 gold for all of you. And he starts taking you back to your place. Once you get right about here, there's a little bit of coach traffic. One of the carriages that's coming by is actually this really fancy one. Dark, like it's all sort of black wood with sort of gold enamel and accenting and stuff like that. You can see that it's flying on the hanging on one side is a banner of a black field with a gold dragon on it. Vivi and Jimheim, you guys recognize that as the symbol of House Castellanter. It starts passing you. You can see that there are armed guards. Like some of them are like one of them sort of riding in the passenger or like up front with the driver. There is a little sort of bench on the back for some to ride on, and there's also like handholds so they can actually 2 of them are holding onto the sides of the thing as they're going along. But it starts passing you, and as it does, you suddenly notice like sitting on top of the coach as it's passing is a red bird with fiber optic sort of feathers, and just sort of like looks at all of you as you're passing.
King.
I just shake King's mane.
Nothing comes out.
What? How? What? When?
Damn it.
How?
How did you lose
How
sight
far
of
away
something
is it?
that's so loud?
Like the as you sort of like look out the carriage is only about 10 feet away.
What did it get out of my? How did I notice it fly out of my?
You didn't. None of you saw it fly out of his mane.
It
I'm
can
going
probably
to-
teleport.
Wait, I have to touch it. Fuck.
And it's on top of their carriage.
Yes.
Can I touch it?
It
How far
it's about
away?
15 feet away now.
Wait.
The,
I.
the other
Do the
carriage is
thing
going in the
you did.
opposite direction from you.
Oh.
Do the
Yeah.
thing that you did.
Do you have spells for it?
I can't sleep again.
Cast sleep. on the
Sit.
on okay
On the
car-
bird.
centered on the bird, right?
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
so like tried to like if it's a square, then like the bottom of the square is at the top of the carriage, trying to only hit the bird if at all possible.
Interesting. Okay. So 25. Let me check the HP of these things. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Sleep starts with the lowest HP thing, right?
Lowest HP
Yes.
thing. Yeah, that's gonna be people in the coach.
Okay, so let's
Yes.
see.
Something steal it? The way you're talking right now.
That means gonna be people in the coach, probably.
No, it could be some guy who stole it is on top of the code. Who's invisible.
Or the bird can teleport.
Okay, so yeah. So starting with that, and that. Okay, so you watch as one of the guards, we'll say that one of the guards that was holding onto the handhold on the side, suddenly like falls over and like collapses on the ground. The carriage comes to a screeching halt. He's just sort of passed out on the floor or on the ground there, sleeping in the middle of the road. The other guards like start disembarking. Oi, Lloyd, what's the matter? The bird's still like hopping on top of the coach.
Ah, God, no.
Let's just keep going. Keep going.
I'm gonna be in here.
We need the bird.
I'm gonna
We
be
need
in
the bird.
here. You
Crackers.
can get the bird.
I need crackers.
Here's some crackers. Put some.
All right, I take some crackers from Vivi, and I start slowly climbing out of the carriage, crawling towards the bird. Here, Goldie. Here, Goldie.
Give me a stealth check.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So you approach that carriage like a champ. They don't like you. You are the fucking knight as you get up to that carriage, but Goldie doesn't appear to be interested in your crackers. Just sort of like looks down at you.
By the way, can I snap to the coach that we're
That's driving our
with?
coach.
And
The guy-
Oh yeah, sure, yeah,
and like make him pull over?
yeah, totally. Okay.
Cool.
So all of you are about 20 feet away from King right now, who is up at the coach. On the other side of it, like trying to get Goldie to come down. The guards are all on the other side, and they appear to be like trying to get their buddy up.
Alright, I start trying to climb up the coach as slow as I can, just still holding crackers out to the bird. Come on, Goldie, don't you want a crack?
Okay.
I'm gonna whisper over to King and say, "Come now, man, bring it on home," and give him bardic inspiration.
Okay. So King, you've got a D6.
Ah, good.
So
Can I hand King some more of this bloomin' onion?
Well, he's 20 feet away. But if you want to have said, like, okay, you've got crackers and a blooming onion with you, King.
I don't know the bird likes onions.
He ate
Oh.
him.
Bird goes to Outback.
Yeah, the bird loves that bloomin' onion.
He did.
So, okay, you start climbing up the coach there. Give me another. Or, no, actually, give me give me an athletics check. As you're climbing up the coach
Athletics.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just do. Yeah.
You can roll, see what it is, and then choose if you want the die.
Okay, good, because I got a -1 athletics because I am not that strong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using that die.
Okay.
Shit.
It's a D6.
13. Okay. So let me just double check something here.
I do have climbing speed if that helps at all.
Okay. So you start climbing up the carriage there. You actually like get like you're peeking over the top there. Goldie is like in the center of the carriage, sort of like looks over at you. When suddenly you hear, "Mommy, there's a cat on the side of the carriage."
Meow.
When you look down inside the carriage, a sort of curtain has been pulled away, and there is a little girl sitting there with the biggest smile on her face. She looks to be about 9 or 10, something like that, and she's just like looking up at you with awe. Mommy, look, a carrot, a kitty. And
I can't sleep again.
You got another sleep on you.
Yep. I'm gonna try and. Oh man, I want to get the bird asleep, but yeah. Essentially, I'm trying to get her and the bird into this if possible.
Okay. So let's see. Yeah, that definitely knocks out the little girl. So let's see. That leaves you with 25. What is Amalia's? Let me take a quick look here. I gotta check her sheet. Got check HP. Good lord. Let's see. That would be under NPCs. Amalia. Okay. So the little girl immediately falls asleep. The bird falls asleep. And then so Goldie is asleep on top of the carriage. The little girl falls asleep, and then you hear a woman's voice inside the carriage go, "Excuse me, what are you doing?"
My bird is on top of your carriage. Just a moment.
Please get off the carriage if you have something on. What are you talking about? Get down from there.
Yes, of course. And I finish climbing up, and I try and grab the bird and feel agility my way out of there.
Okay, so you grab the bird, and as you sort of hop down, the woman sort of peeks her head out, and you can see it's this like Waterdevian beauty, black hair, this sort of nice black and gold dress as she pops out. What guards? What are you doing? What is this man? And the guards like look up and like, hey, what are you doing? King, you're just running back to your carriage.
Yes.
Okay, you just start back to your carriage.
Go. Go, driver, to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the guy starts taking off. The guards sort of like run for a few feet and then just sort of like give up.
Is there like a moment where he's like, our carriage is moving, and it's like dramatic
It's
music,
like a heist.
and he has to like get onto the carriage, it's like a back of a train, you know?
Yeah, Indiana Jones music is playing.
Yeah.
As he hops on. Yeah.
Perfect.
Keep a hold of the bird.
Yes, I'm not putting this in my mane or my robes. I'm holding it in my two hands until we get it to Badger.
Okay.
Why don't you like wrap them up with your stuff?
You're not certain. You're not sure. I mean, it's been friendly.
Right now.
It's asleep right now. Yeah.
Oh, it's asleep.
Yeah.
We've got to get this thing to Badger before it wakes up, because if it can teleport, you cannot
really
guarantee we have this thing until we deposit it. Yes. Oh.
Okay, so we're on the way to the pet shop or whatever.
Right. Yeah. So you're holding onto the bird, two hands, right, guys? Or right, King?
Yes.
If it wakes up, I want to do something. So tell me if that happens.
Yeah, right at, like, you guys are about a few minutes away from Silver Chime Alley when it starts to wake up again.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Beast Bond on.
Okay.
Ooh.
So let me check something here. Okay. And Beast Bond. Okay, so you cast Beast Bond on it, and you feel your spell sort of wash over it, Oz, and then you feel it shatter. It didn't work on it.
Wait, what the fuck?
I kind of just like scratch my head.
It's a smart bird.
Looks up at you.
Oh, the little thing's awake now. Hello, good morning, Goldie. That's a nasty trick you pulled on us before. Yes, I pet the bird. And I handed him a cracker.
Starts eating your cracker.
Give it more onion.
There's something wrong with this bird, dude.
I mean, didn't Badger say it was a magic bird?
It was in my mane 1 second and then not in my mane the next. I mean,
maybe your mane is magical.
I mean, it is,
That's
aesthetically,
true.
but
That's true.
it's not like a portal to other realms in there. You can't jump in there and find a magic dreamscape where you can make things happen. That'd be ridiculous to do that.
And it like has a portal to like somewhere else and someone else who has a big magical mane?
I know, right? That'd be great, but my mane doesn't do that, unfortunately.
I mean, I don't know. Have you ever tried?
I mean, the bird just did, and he did end up in a magical realm and on top of the carriage of some very scary-looking folk.
That's fair.
Let's get him to the pet shop ASAP. Isn't that right, Goldie? Good birdie, good birdie.
Goldie turns gold.
See, he likes me.
Then turns orange. Then red, green, blue, violet. Faster. All of you need to give me, I think it's wisdom saves. It's probably wisdom saves. Give me wisdom saves.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's my worst one.
Play Darude Sandstorm.
I'm already confused.
Oof.
Wait, what is this little one that's above me on my camera here? Is that inspiration?
Yes.
Or is that...
that would be Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic
I'm
Inspiration.
almost certainly you don't have anymore.
Yeah, that would have won out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can get rid of that too.
Okay.
I'm going to use my reaction.
Okay.
On my wisdom save. Kalistar.
Mm-hmm. So give me a wisdom save.
I'm not in there.
You're not in the carriage?
I'm riding on top.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I wrote that in the thing like.
Oh no, I didn't know. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm riding up front with the driver.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh shit.
I never fit
Actually,
those carriages.
let's see. No, give me a wisdom save.
Okay.
Yep, and that driver probably actually needs to make one too.
Oh shit.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jim, is your total 9?
I have a 15.
15. Okay.
At advantage.
Okay, so Jim passed and Ezo passed. The rest of you just like start staring at this bird in this sort of strobe effect, and suddenly you just feel you feel your equilibrium go, and you just feel incredibly dizzy at the moment, as a wave of confusion washes over all of you.
Goldie, what are you doing?
Just
Watch as the bird starts wiggling out of King's hands.
Music.
I'm gonna go to try and grab it.
Okay,
I'm
give me
I'm gonna grab the reins.
Am I
Yeah,
doing
damn
my
bird.
own shit?
Okay, Jim, give me you can if you want to grab it, give me an attack roll.
What did you put in that blooming onion, Oz?
You ate it? Why did you eat
So like
it?
Blooming onion.
I don't even like onion.
Yeah, give me whatever you would give me a rapier attack for you. Yeah.
Yep. 21.
21. Okay, shit. Wow. You grab a hold of that bird again.
You stay here.
I'll grab the reins.
Okay, yeah, you grab the reins and sort of take over because that guy gets very dizzy and almost falls out. You can grab him by the lapel.
Yeah.
So you've got the bird, Jim, as it's trying to like wiggle out of your grasp, but it doesn't. It's not getting out of there. Looks
Come
pretty.
now, don't worry. We'll be friendly. You're so pretty.
Just make sure that bird keeps playing that dope music.
Yo, what the fuck? Why do you have a cat in your hands, Jim?
Where did the bird go?
King, roll me a d8.
What's going on in there?
It's like king is a bird and the bird is the king.
This bird's crazy.
Yo, where did my hands go?
Keep
You
going.
don't have hands!
Where's Goldie?
King, you suddenly like tumble out of the carriage and start like just sort of rolling and crawling away from the carriage, like looking for Goldie.
King!
Vivi, roll me a d8.
King, wait!
I'm trying to find Goldie, and I've got feline athletics.
Isn't it supposed to be a
Follow me.
Let's see. Vivi, make a melee attack for me.
Do I have a hand axe dagger? Hand axe dagger.
Yeah. Yeah, either.
Or punch somebody.
I don't have a punch on my thing. Wait, did I click it? Oh.
Just roll a d20 and add strength.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh God.
Okay.
Or just
so
hack somebody.
that would be. So it's really it's a. Okay, so Oz, odd or even to see who gets punched by Vivi.
Oh God.
With an axe. Odd.
Odd. Okay. Odd. Okay, yeah, she just reaches out and punches the shit out of you. You take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Oz, where are your hands? You gotta get them back right now!
What the fuck just happened?
And Oz, roll me a d8.
In the distance, you just hear Goldie.
You got it! Fuck!
6. 6 is. Let's see.
You do nothing.
Okay, yeah, and Oz, so you just like punch in the face. You can't take actions or move, but you still interact with people. And at this point, King, Vivi, Oz, roll me wisdom saves for me. See if you guys stay confused.
Ah, fuck.
Okay.
Oh man, I knew taking wisdom as a dump stat would be great thematically, but I knew it would bite me in the ass eventually.
So Jim, you got the bird. Your carriage is pulling around the corner to Silver Chime Alley. What do you do? Like, do you want to just keep a death grip on this bird?
Yeah, I'm just like trying to like, Ezo, get the door. We need to get this thing inside.
I'm gonna yell out for Badger as we pull up.
King is outside!
Yeah, I guess Bully. Yeah, Bully's in your carriage. I mean, do you want Bully to be doing something?
Can he be dizzy and?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Roll a wisdom
Yeah.
save.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
For
Roll a
bully.
wisdom save for bully. See what bully's doing.
Roll twice.
Well, maybe twice.
True.
I don't think he.
Seems right.
That's the same thing.
Mhm.
Oh wait, no, he actually has advantage, or he has a +2 on that. So I have
Okay.
+2.
Yeah. Still confused.
Okay. Do I wanna
Yeah.
roll
Go ahead and
the
roll again.
for-
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. 2. Okay. So I think. Oh, bully hops out of the carriage.
Oh.
Starts following with. Starts following King.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Bully,
then-
let's find him.
I'll
Badger.
roll it again.
Yeah.
But the actual roll.
Okay.
Badger.
Yeah. So bully. As the carriage is like moving, you see bully sort of like blinks, stares at King, then turns around, starts hopping after the coach.
Okay.
And Jimheim. Let's see. Yeah, I can't upcast it. So color spray. What is that? 60-10.
Jesus Christ.
God.
Holy shit. But isn't that an area effect, right?
Yeah, it works like sleep, I think.
Yeah.
Bum.
Oh
It's an
yeah,
escape
it's gonna
tool.
get me. I have 19.
If you're already holding it, it doesn't matter if you're blind, right?
Oh.
Oh.
That is a disappointing amount of
That is.
HP.
Oh, I
Okay.
have 19 hit points.
Okay, so
Barely.
yeah. So it
Nice.
doesn't
Wow.
blind you. I think it does blind Vivi though.
I have
Actually,
20.
it starts with lowest HP. I think.
Yeah.
20. Okay.
I have 20.
Man, it doesn't.
17.
Exactly.
17. Okay, so Oz is blinded by this.
What the hell's going on? I can't see anything.
You don't have hands. You can't
As you
see.
guys pull up, in front of
whole body's
Timeless
gone.
Wonders.
I punched him blind.
Badger.
How
Yeah.
far back did I fall out of the carriage? How many blocks back am I?
You're good, probably like 500 feet back behind everybody. But you guys, you pull up in front of Timeless Wonders as Badger like comes out. Right, what's going on here?
We got the
Bird,
bird.
we got the bird.
And you see, like, in Jemim's grip, it's just like a fucking discotheque in there. Like, that bird's just, like, shooting colors off everywhere. Bird. Oh, Korlax. Okay, hold on. And he runs back inside. Comes running back out with a mithril cage. And he tells you to, like, chuck it in there. Throw it in. Locks it.
Chuck it in.
Okay, yeah, you got it.
I'm
Screws
staying
on
here.
screws on the lid. Okay, there you go. And it you see the bird just sort of like flapping around and suddenly like vanishes and then appears on the other side of the cage and it can't teleport out of this thing. It's very unhappy.
Yay.
Right.
I'm sorry, little fellow. You'll find a good home soon.
Right, appreciate that. Okay. Well, boys. Okay. I hope the bird didn't give you too much trouble. Where's King?
I'm like,
We're just like,
fucking Oz is in the coach, and I'm in the coach like, I'm never gonna leave here. I'm not gonna leave. I'm not getting out of here. They're out there. They're gonna find me.
No, it wasn't any trouble at all. At the time.
Just a
White bastard.
1,000 gold worth of trouble.
Right. I'll get the money together. I'll stop by tomorrow. Give you your money right then.
Oh, what is it? What is it?
All right, we know where you live.
I've never heard Jim be that threatening.
Oh, it's only gonna get worse.
Right.
So you guys, can get back to your bar. The guy drops you off. All of you are in some sort of state of blindness, confusion, sort of like quasi mental breakdown. King, you're able to stumble your way back to the bar, and as you guys are just sort of like sitting out front, composing yourselves.
All right. First thing, where's the bird?
Why am I still wearing this dress?
We already handed the bird over.
no more bird. We have 1,000 gold instead.
You all did very well tonight.
All right, show me that gold. Oh yeah.
We get it tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh. Well, he knows where you. We know where you live.
Exactly.
Inside, you hear all of the gnolls start laughing very loudly, along with Caprica, like this big boisterous laughter, and two really deep laughs you don't recognize.
Oh.
What?
Go inside.
The devil is that? Yeah, let's investigate this.
Okay.
The
You
ghost?
open it. You open up the door, and you can see inside. The gnolls have all gathered around a table. Caprica's there, and they're all sort of like none of them are sitting, but they're all sitting there laughing to a guy who's telling a story. The guys seated and sort of standing behind him are a pair of Darfelons, and Darfelons, I think of a Goliath in terms of like size and proportions, but they're completely hairless and they've got sort of skin that looks like an orca whale's. So it's that sort of shiny black with patches of white, and they're just laughing their asses off. The guy sitting at the table is just like, and then they told him, "Hey pal, I'm walking here," and they all start busting out laughing as you guys miss out on the joke. And you see the guy in question is a goblin wearing a suit. Looks like this.
Oh.
Oh, that's a good one. That's the oldest story in the book. I love it. Hello, welcome to the King's Palace. Have you've already made yourself comfortable.
Ah, good. You must be home. Caprica comes rushing up. Matt, Radiant, still good to see you.
Yes, pleasure to see you as well.
I hope the play went well.
Oh, it was quite exciting. I'll tell you more about it later.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Anyway, this gentleman came by with his friends. I didn't have anything to serve them, but he insisted on meeting with Mr. Blueblood. I hope it's not a problem him being here.
Oh, not a problem at all. I mean, I am flattered that we're already getting visitors before we're officially open, especially as visitors as important as Mr. Ord himself. Wait, what? I know his name just from like rumors?
No, you guys have never met this guy. Only Izo and Oz know this guy.
I tip my hat to him. Mr. Blueblood.
Especially visitors as prestigious looking as this gentleman here.
Thank you. You're all too kind. Please come inside. I apologize for the lateness of the hour.
Oh, don't apologize. It's perfectly fine.
Do the Darfallen look like they're itching for a fight?
No, I mean they've got clubs on them, but they seem to be like pretty content. They're laughing along with all the jokes. They've each got like a mug of beer. They seem to be pretty happy.
Okay.
At least
come
they're
in,
dressed
come in.
for an occasion, you know.
Tell me, is my my nephew with you, Oz?
I'm kind of like hiding in the back right now.
Mm-hmm.
But oh, Ward! How good to see you here. How do you know where I live?
My brother was kind enough to tell me about this place.
Oh, that makes sense.
Hey, Oz, you didn't introduce us.
This is Ord.
Pleasure.
He's my uncle.
Oz, you didn't tell me you had an uncle as prestigious looking as this. Oh, this is just a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
Any family of ours is family of ours.
Oh, perfectly said, Jim. Perfectly said.
Family. Interesting. Interesting that you should bring that topic up. That is a topic I wish to discuss with my nephew. I apologize again for arriving here unannounced at the lateness of the hour.
Not at
I
all.
realize that I might be imposing on you by asking you to maybe step outside or go upstairs or something.
Oh,
No,
no.
not at all, Ord. Not at all.
Happily go to bed.
I was planning
make
on doing
yourself
that
at home.
already.
Again, as a token of my apologies, and he'll snap his fingers. And coming out of the kitchen is another goblin. Short. He's actually like pretty buff for a goblin. He kind of walks in a weird way where he sort of leans back a little bit. He's got like his eyes are a little bit far apart, and they kind of look like they look in different directions. But he's carrying with him like this tray full of these rolled up pastries. I brought for you cannolis, made by my sister herself. Dobbs, give him the cannolis. Okay, all right. He just goes okay, and he slams it down. But the toast, I mean cannolis. Ozzy! And he like gives Oz a big hug.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Friendly nephew, are you? He like hugs you and like physically picks you up.
Oh, that's my back.
Pops it. Oh, it feels good.
Ord, look!
Today.
Look, Ord, he came home. Yes, Dobbs. I put him down. Okay, Dobbs, why don't you go in the back and go in the kitchen and help? Okay, I will do that. Thank you. And he starts heading back. And as he does, he just sort of like runs back there again, leaning backwards. Noel's just sort of like, we'll take care of him.
Thank you. Thank you. Also, those look delicious, Shinzo. Take tips.
Okay.
I got like
Please, take these cannolis and go retire for the evening. I have, again, business to discuss with my nephew.
Please, no, go ahead. We'll
with
be out.
pleasure.
Step outside, or you want to go upstairs, or?
I was going to sit right here.
Oh yeah, let's have them step outside. You're right.
I'm just gonna go to my room upstairs, okay? Yeah, get
Yeah,
out
I'm
of
trying to
this, get out of
save
this
cannoli.
drab, you know.
It has been a long.
Yeah, I'm
Fantastic.
gonna eat some of these cannolis in bed.
Same.
Fantastic.
Okay, you guys have
why don't
fun.
you have a seat?
I take the seat.
And at this point, we've all kind of gone upstairs, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And at this point, let's take a quick 5-minute break.
Sounds good. Time to make another drink. Whoop.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
The bits.
So Ryan, I don't know if you saw in the Apocalypse chat, but I think we're gonna play our next session there on September 5th. Thursday.
Yeah, that should be fine.
It'll be the day after our next session of this game. We'll get 2 in a row.
Honestly, I've been playing D&D like every day because I joined a West Marches game.
Oh, nice.
And you can basically just take quests whenever you want. And they do like one or two quests every day.
Oh, damn.
And yeah, so
This is a
basically,
big group.
yeah, it's like a group of 50 or something like that on the Discord. And so if you just like want to play a game, you can like sign up for the next day to play a game. And
Yep.
Go ahead.
When I first got back into D&D, that was like one of the sounds similar. And I that was actually like where I started DMing. A couple little sessions.
Yeah, they got a bunch of designated DMs and then a lot of players. And I'm playing a character that's like a homebrew race called the Starforged. They're basically like a Warforged, but they're made out of like
meteors
stars.
and shit. This is like a meteor.
Sounds cool.
Yeah. They have like a core, and that's used as like their brain basically, and then the rest of it is just like rocks, like meteor stuff. And
That sounds awesome.
they don't eat and sleep. They so the way they rest is they have to be stationary for 6 hours or something like that. They don't have any disease. They can't get disease. It's like a Warforged basically, but it's a Starforged.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. He's a fun character. He's kind of stupid. So you have to like actually roll for your stats, and there's like certain markers you have to meet. You either, if you get 2 15s, you have to keep the stats. If you if the total adds up to a certain amount, you have to get those stats. And I rolled really low stats, or I rolled a low stat. It was like a 5, so I have 5 intelligence. He's a paladin.
Fun.
That's perfect for a paladin.
Yeah.
You know, in the game I play with my sister and some friends, I had them roll for stats, and they all rolled really well. 3 of them, and they all rolled really well. And I hate it. I'm like, having a weakness is so fun. They don't know that because they don't. So like next time we do it, I'm making them 0.5 because like.
Yeah.
that kind of ensures that you have some sort of like balance.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause, yeah, like being good at everything, I hate it. You guys need to be bad at something.
Yeah, I like that King is bad at wisdom stuff, even though wisdom saves are probably some of the have the nastiest drawbacks.
Yeah.
Because it's a setting, it's thematic. It's like it makes sense that King's not that wise because he's so he's him.
Yeah.
Also, the West March thing sounds really interesting. I've dabbled with the idea of jumping into one before. I just never got around to actually like making a character and sending it to the whole verification process. I think actually I jumped into the Discord server that you linked a year ago, and I just never made a character for it.
Yeah, Relcrium. It's very similar to that one. Some of the same people from over there are running it. I guess that server kind of died off because of bad management and like the story wasn't going anywhere. So they decided to create their own. So there's a lot of like people from there, as well as other West Marches that failed. So it's got like a mix of like refugees from other West March games.
The graveyard of West Marches.
Basically.
So you're playing in one of those now?
Yeah, I've been playing D&D like every day.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, sounds like it. Lucky.
My character talks like this. He's kind of slow.
I like it.
Hey guys, don't do that.
He's really fun.
Love it. I've been taking a break from my IRL game. I've been taking a break from running it, so I've been playing in it. And I've been playing a little mole man wizard who talks like this, and he's super friendly. And he's this is his very first adventure, and all he knows about adventuring is what he's heard in stories. And he's very like outgoing, and he'll approach and he's convinced everything out there is friendly by default until he's proved otherwise. So he'll approach all of the monsters and be like, "Hi, my name's Mortimer. What's yours?" Like orcs, troglodytes, spiders.
Aw, cute little spiders.
Mm-hmm.
What is he? What's his class?
He is a
Ranger?
Basically he's a reskinned forest gnome wizard.
Oh, okay.
I've always kind of liked the idea of reskinning dwarves into mole people, but forest gnome works really well too. I like.
And best of all, I took the cantrip mold earth, so I can actually dig.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Mold Earth is actually an underrated cantrip.
It's a very good cantrip, as I've discovered.
What cantrip is that again?
Mold earth. The biggest thing it can do is it can excavate. It can instantly excavate a 5-foot square of loose earth.
We dug a lot of graves with it in Storm Kings.
Mm-hmm. We started forming trenches and pits with it.
Yeah, people use the word loose earth as like a deterrent, and they like stop you from using it, which is really stupid.
It's like, yeah, that dirt isn't loose earth. Sorry, you can't dig there.
It's not loose enough.
It's pretty tight.
It's pretty tight earth.
I would say if you can dig it with a shovel, you can mold earth it. You just don't need a
Right,
fucking
that's
shovel.
what
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, that sounds appropriate.
So you can't do like a cave wall, but you can definitely. Do
I
something.
know we're hitting 4 pretty soon, and I get a new cantrip then. I'm really not sure what new cantrip to get. Like, I don't want to be boring and just get another damage one of a different damage type, just in case, Flame Bolt hits a fire resistant dude. I feel like, that would make sense, but it's kind of boring. So I might grab Mold Earth or Minor Illusion. I kind of wish
I'd go for Minor Illusion because I'm not trying to be a Debbie down here, but you usually are dealing with like wooden floors and
rock. There's not a lot of dirt here.
It's probably
in
not the best
city.
for this campaign. Specifically.
Yeah. Like, I was definitely leaning towards Minor Illusion more than not because back at the opera scene, my plan was actually, I'm going to Minor Illusion this bird into a baby and act like it's a crying baby. And then I checked my sheet. I was like, oh, I actually don't have that. Huh.
Minor Illusion's really tough because you actually can't move it and you can't put it over things, so you have to be really careful how you use it.
Like I feel like in
it forces creativity. It's really fun.
like it and President Station kind of are like made for each other because like individually they are useful, but together I feel like you can kind of mimic what would be a full-on like spell slot style illusion.
Possibly,
if
yeah.
you just combine those.
Yeah. So it sounds like everybody's here. Is that right? Charlie,
Yeah.
you here? No, Charlie. Okay. Well, it's fine. 'Cause
No,
it's between
sorry,
Oz.
I'm here.
Okay. The only person I need is Oz. Hang on. Let's get back to Lazarus. I forgot about Lazarus. Lazarus, where you were back at? Yeah. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
So, Laz, I got your message. So you're informing them about all that stuff. You're minimizing casualties. Roleric Durnan gives you a bunch of shit. He definitely wants to know. Yeah, because he's racist and he's an asshole. And there's a goblin-related incident here that the shifter sort of failed to prevent. However, you're able to get out of that situation with relatively good time. And like, what would Lazarus want to be doing?
Honestly, at this point, Laz is freaking tired as hell. He wants to get somewhere where he can sleep.
Okay.
So he's probably just going home.
Okay. So yeah, so you can start heading home. Not too much trouble. Give me oh no, let's see. Give me a Constitution check. No, Wisdom check. Give me a Wisdom check.
Wisdom check.
Wisdom check. Not a save, just a check.
Just a check. Boom.
So as you're passing by Trades Ward, you're feeling really tired, but at the same time, you're feeling really thirsty. Yeah, it's been a long day. You were at the office all day, just filling out paperwork. Just, you could really go for a drink. And as you sort of as you're on your coach ride there, and you just feel your fingers tapping. You don't have you're used to the weight of a cup in your hand, and it's just not there, and it's starting to really grate on you.
I guess I should stop it. I can stop at the bar.
Okay.
So start heading for the bar.
Okay. So meanwhile, Oz, Ord motions for you to sit down. Oz, how have you been?
Oh, doing stuff with my friends.
So I hear. Do you know how I hear about these things?
No.
He opens up his coat and he pulls out a rolled up newspaper and lays it out in front of you.
Oh, shit. Oh, that issue. Yeah.
You say that as if you understand something. What maybe perhaps you can tell me why I'm here. I'm eager to hear your explanation. Why am I here, Oz?
'Cause you love me?
I love my family, Oz. I thought you were a part of my family.
What?
Are you a part of my family?
Of course I am.
Then tell me, Oz, why would a member of my family stand up in open court and admit to multiple homicide and then give his legal name? Why would he drag my name into this?
No, it's not like that. I was under the influence of these black eels.
Is that one of your drugs that you peddle in my city?
No, it's this group. There's an organization in they're manipulating people. It's what's causing all these deaths. Remember
a cult.
They're like a cult.
Is this and he looks at the top headline. Is this Lantern Man cult?
Yeah, that's the one.
I see. And you are under the influence of one of these eels?
That's it.
Give me a deception check.
That's quick thinking.
Oh.
Oh.
Oz,
Not anymore.
do I look like a stupid man to you?
No, of course not.
You come in here, you tell me about black eels.
You don't get it. You weren't there.
You're right. I wasn't in a courtroom, standing up, confessing to multiple homicide. I wasn't dragging this family's name. He starts tapping the table through the mud. Oz, I've told you many times about my feelings about this family, about that name, and why it's important. And this is what you do.
I don't know what to say.
I did it.
I did it.
So you did stand up in open court.
Well, yeah, I never denied that part.
Mm-hmm. Anyway. Oz, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. He leans back in his chair. I really don't.
Look, I'm still spying on those people.
Are
It's
you?
gotta be.
What have you learned? Talk to me. Tell me what you have learned about those in town.
They're assholes, is what I've. They recently just broke into a theater, almost blew it up, ended up taking a bunch of hostages and extorting people there for the money.
I see.
Wait a second. I think I saw Lud there.
You saw Love there. He is a man of the theater.
And Doll was there too.
That makes sense.
Wait, do you know anything about that?
Would they rap? I'm sorry, what?
Do you know anything about the theater?
No. Do you mean the incident, or just like the theater in general, or Lowell going to it, or what?
Lud going to it and like.
He's just like, no. He does not tell me his personal comings or goings.
Anyway,
Was he wrapped up? Was he wrapped up in these hostage situation?
I don't know. There was a lot going on.
But you did see a member of the family, and you didn't double check.
What do you mean? He was.
You didn't double check to make sure he was okay.
He was in a different room. I was being harassed by people who they were attacking us.
I see.
I was saving a hostage.
What sort of hostage?
A female.
He rolls his eyes and leans back. And that is...
What?
You had two choices on us. You could help some woman, some broad, or you could help your own flesh and blood. So what I'm hearing is Lod could be dead for all I know. You don't know. But I bet the broad's fine.
Shit.
Is she?
Yeah. I saved it.
Well, it's good to know that when it comes to other people, you are very capable. But then again, maybe I should not be surprised that you are unable to protect members of this family. That you're unwilling to.
Ooh. Oz looks defeated at that.
When you rescued Tuck, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, he just kind of droops his head.
When you rescued Tuck the other night, I won't lie to you, my heart sang. I thought that perhaps you might have learned something. And so I gave you this chance to prove that you might be able to contribute something to the family.
I'm not done yet. I still have it. I still a chance. Or don't give up on me. I can prove myself.
The last man who dragged my family's name through the mud currently sits at the bottom of Waterdeep Harbor wearing cement shoes.
But you are my family. You're my blood. You're the only child of my sister who I love very much. Oz, he'll tap the paper. The next time I see my family's name dragged through the mud in this way, you will meet that man. But for now, I will forgive, but I will not forget.
Look, trust me. I will get this spine done. I will bring our name into a good status. Oz Blue Blood will be the talk of the town, and it'll be a positive one.
Just make sure none of this comes back to the family.
It won't.
You know what we do, and you know how important it is that certain elements do not come to learn that.
Yes, I understand.
Fantastic. I will leave this paper with you, and I will bid you good night, Oz. He'll hop down from his chair.
Okay.
He starts walking out. He looks back over his shoulder.
Don't make me regret this.
Again.
No, sir.
Come on. Head out with in motion for his guards. And as he does, you just hear the sadness in his voice as he leaves. And the Darfellans walk out. One of them, just as he's walking past you, Oz, he just gives a low whistle. Whew. I hate to be in your shoes. And he walks out.
I'm gonna just throw my hat to the ground, super angry. I take the newspaper and I burn it.
Okay. Bully's just staring at you the whole time. Not doing anything.
I pat him.
Nuzzles you.
Cool.
Suddenly from inside the kitchen, you just hear, "Or don't forget about me!" Then he comes rushing out. Ozzy! Where'd Ord go?
He went out that way.
And I point to the direction that he was going.
Thank you! He gives you a big hug. You actually feel your ribs almost crack as he hugs you. A happy family are we! He runs out.
So sore.
Thank you. So what do you? Lazarus, you show up right about as Ord's getting into his carriage and driving off.
Take note.
Mm-hmm.
Open the door. See Oz.
Mm-hmm.
I'm burning a newspaper right now.
Yeah.
You look like you need a drink.
I need a barrel.
You got any clean glasses?
Is there any clean glasses in this bar?
Yeah, probably. We've had Knowles here all day.
Okay. I take out 2 glasses with glass. Do we have alcohol for miso? The barrel?
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Well,
Did you get all the barrels?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and you already have. I know for a fact you already have 1 barrel that's open. You've been drinking from it.
Yeah, there's 1 barrel that was open. We have 4 barrels that are marked for Oz, and there are another 4 barrels.
Okay.
What kind of alcohol is this? Is this beer?
It's beer.
Oh, okay. Then fuck the shot glasses. I guess 2
Mugs.
Tank
mugs or something.
Yeah. Cool.
Whiskey glasses. I don't know. Whatever we got.
Laz
Whatever's
fills them both to the top. Gives Oz a hell of a day.
Oh, fuck yeah, it was a hell of a day. By the way, the Grand's opening in 3 days.
Laz kind of looks at him because he's kind of disconnected.
He's like, what?
And I don't think you're gonna make that, buddy. Just looking around at the state of the bar. Disheveled furniture still in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we just need to do the bottom half.
Various haunting remnants still left to clean up.
Yeah, that reminds me. The Knowles all come out and they are all very tired. They nod at the two of you, and the three of them head upstairs to go sleep.
Yeah. In fact, after I down my beer, I'm gonna go upstairs as well.
Okay.
Unless somebody stops me or something.
Yep. Yeah. What did the rest of you did? Did anybody want to get in on this?
Is anyone listening?
Asleep.
Yeah, can we hear any of the conversation from like from the second floor? Like how thick are these walls?
You probably could have heard. I'll tell you what. You guys be the judge of that. You heard whatever you want to hear. I'll leave it to you.
I was totally curious.
Were you at like the top of the stairs, like listening like a small child?
We're all at the top. We're all on top of the stairs listening.
You know what? Yeah, I'm down for that. Yeah.
King underneath, and then and then Vivi
As,
at the bottom.
as like Oz heads upstairs, we like scatter like.
Definitely.
Oh, so everybody heard my business, huh?
I'm sorry.
Downstairs.
Easer's asleep.
Easer's definitely asleep.
What did Laz say? I'm sorry.
Laz from downstairs. I didn't hear your. As he sort of raises his half-empty tankard.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's important is that you said fucking 3 days. Who did you tell that to? Did you just decide that just now?
I talked to a reporter and he asked when it was gonna be ready.
Fuck.
A reporter, as in. So is he going to report this?
I mean, probably.
So Laz from downstairs is. Oh, thanks for that. Bye. Takes another swig.
Yeah, no problem.
Welcome.
Look, we can get this place spruced up in 3 days.
I mean,
How hard
I
is
had
that?
plans, and we're gonna have to work pretty hard. To get all these things I was planning on putting in here. We could at least work on the
bolt of
bottom.
lightning flashes outside, and a peal of thunder shakes the building.
You see?
How many leaks are coming through the ceiling?
That many.
That's
I mean, it could be worse.
good news.
An average amount.
I mean, we definitely would have time to get that mermaid, but I mean, I'm sure no one's expecting that.
Yes.
Yeah, no one would expect the mermaid.
And like the ghost tours won't be ready either. But
Oh,
that's
yeah,
okay.
Yeah. The exorcism, that could easily be on, on the hard launch.
I mean, we're not gonna have anybody come upstairs.
Yes, of course.
As long as no one's expecting a mermaid or haunting stuff, we should be fine.
Yes. We'll just make
Because
it
everybody knows everybody's totally happy when you don't have full content at launch. Everybody knows that goes over so well. Continue.
Oh God.
But more importantly, like the way Oz has pitched it, it sounds less like a bar and more like Casa Bonita. Anyway, continue.
All right, where's the Laz is just laughing his ass off.
Well, I suppose we could deal
Laz,
with
give
this
me a
in the
perception
morning. I'm quite tired.
Okay.
Oh, we need some elbow grease. We can get this place fixed up in no time.
I mean, I know I could at least get like the lighting I was thinking of doing, possibly the fog machine, and minimum some like kind of communication between the rooms for us. I don't think I'll be able to do any of these projectors or the like pole for pole dancing. I was planning on that.
What if we can get that 1,000 gold that we got from the bird, and we just put it all towards the building? We hire more workers. We get this shit done in 3 days.
I shoot one of the rats.
The mythical man hour
gold.
comes into.
I attempt to shoot one of the rats. I grab Job.
I was talking mostly to Laz, but okay, yeah, you shoot one of the rats.
As like, at least you have fresh meat for them.
Oh.
He points to one of the rats. the VV shot.
Fucking
Now,
rats.
do not underestimate Shinza's cooking. She does some fantastic work with pretty sparse ingredients. I don't question where she gets her meat. I just know that Knoll tastes are on the... I don't like to question what the Knolls use.
Gnolls have taste?
You'd be surprised.
Don't they eat anything?
That's harsh.
What with this,
I mean, I
the
eat anything.
training and, and breeding of my Knolls, yeah.
Where's Jimheim right now? I'm just curious.
I think he just Irish exited and kind of slunk away and going to bed.
Okay.
With one last pocketed cannoli.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Jimheim and Izo, why don't you guys give me perception checks real quick? Izo has disadvantage.
Did you hear a gunshot?
You said perception?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So Jimheim, as you're heading into bed, you hear a noise coming from Izo's room.
I'll go kind of peek and listen at the...
No, it's okay. So when you peek in, you see Izo just sort of like tossing in bed and stuff like that. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Yeah, and you just see him tossing in bed. You do notice, you can hear that it's raining outside pretty heavily.
Sleep well, little furry man. Go to bed.
How do I flip my token again?
You right click on it and should be multi-sided. Oh, hang on, that may be a different token. Hang on.
Yeah,
now, drag yours onto it now.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Giant Izo.
Oh, big.
Okay,
big
so
boy.
the okay, so let's see. Jimheim goes to bed. Okay, so Jimheim, you go into bed, climb into it, and then you suddenly hear a noise just outside your door, Jimheim. It sounds like some sort of like rhythmic tapping. And then silence.
I'll just try and sleep it off.
Okay.
Probably had a bit of wine at the...
Right, yeah.
Are we all going to
opera.
bed?
I think I'm ready for bed.
Well, that's a good question. Now, put yourself back there, Oz.
Okay.
You and Bully. And I need you and Lazarus to give me a constitution check. Or Constitution save, sorry. Okay.
What the fuck's going on?
Oh shit.
Okay. Laz, as you and Oz are sitting there, like finishing up your drinks, the two of you suddenly start feeling a little sluggish. Like you've only had one glass to drink, but you like feel your tongue getting thick and your movements just getting very slow.
I need to ask Izo what this is.
This some strong shit right here.
Where is Vivi at the moment?
Like I guess I was at the top of the stairs with
Oh, okay.
King
Okay.
when we were peeking and we were like chatting or whatever. So I guess I'm still there. If we're done, I guess. Or
Okay. So you're on your way up there, Vivi. When you notice, like as you're coming up the stairs, you notice something coming around the corner. Hang on, let me adjust it here. Yeah, let's have it.
I'm just like looking over my notepad that I had for notes for the bar, and I see it in the corner of my eye.
Yeah, you notice it coming out around the corner there is a bunch of rats. But it's weird in that they're like it's like a swarm of rats, but they're like all working together to carry a line of rope.
Fuck rats, but also interesting. Following the rats.
They stop and they like notice you over there. They all like look at each other, and then they run down this hall.
With the rope.
Yeah, with the rope.
They're all like carrying the rope.
Hey, wait, whatever you're gonna do, keep doing it. I want to watch.
Cinderella, night and day. Cinderella.
Okay.
I was thinking the same thing.
Meanwhile, let's see. Hang on, I gotta move these guys around the. I gotta put them where they belong. I'm gonna put. Yeah, let's put these guys over here. It's a good spot for them. I should have done this earlier.
What was King doing?
King's downstairs talking with Lazarus and Oz.
And I'll have you know, my mother, before she departed, wrote the latest edition of the Encyclopedia of Knoll Husbandry, and she was I was never quite the most for book reading or academics, but that tome I read front to cover. I know reading.
Why do you breed people?
To bring out the best qualities. Do you see how perfect my nobles are? That is due to decades, generations of fine breeding.
So as you guys are talking, you notice, you suddenly start noticing, you hear these little scuttling noises as a bunch of rats start coming out from underneath the cabinets, underneath the bar. Some of them like come out of a little hole in the wall and start gathering up on a table. And the weird thing about them is that they are all standing on like 2 legs. And they are like, let's say, yeah, this group right here. So Laz and Oz, you have a perfect view of these little guys. They're all standing on like 2 legs, and they're holding look like sewing needles and little screws. And you notice they're all like little bits and bobs from Vivi's pile of shit upstairs. One of the little rats actually pulls out a blueberry. You see him like take a bite of it, and then rub the blueberry on his face, like painting it in this sort of like reddish blue juice, and then just like heaves the needle he's holding above his head and goes kerpla, and all the little mice go kerpla. The ones over here bust out a slingshot. Vivi, as you come around that corner, you notice that there is a swarm of rats over here with a slingshot sort of set up. And let me make one slight adjustment here. Line that would connect.
I hate rats, but I like science, and I don't think this is what science, the kind of science I'm looking for.
The little rats in front of you all pull out little razors and stuff at you, Vivi, and look like they're about to attack you. And at this point, I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
I have a question.
Yes. Vivi needs to work on keeping her stuff.
Did we have a short rest from the time of the other fight?
Yes, you guys have had a short rest. So if you want to have spent hit dice, you can do that.
Man, I wish. I will say the sorcerer's like the only cast that don't get anything on short rest, but oh well.
It's okay, I got my gun this time, at least.
Hell yeah.
Don't you get spell points back?
Do I?
No, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like
only warlock.
Like,
yeah.
I know like
and
wizards,
like wizards
and
have
I think
a thing,
one.
but
Yeah,
wizards get
have
something
their
back on
arcana.
short.
Bards don't get a lot. I don't get. Eventually, I'll start getting inspiration back on the short rest.
ooh.
I mean, bards get a lot though. They get a lot of tools.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of this.
Bards are cool.
Oh yeah, but if we take a short rest, anyone can get a. I'll probably be telling stories of my past escapades. So if anybody wants to roll that 6.
Now it's doing that thing with your token again, King, and I don't know why.
Huh. I
It just
took
hates you.
I took the brackets out of the name in the token itself, and that didn't seem to do anything.
Yeah, I know. I think I have to keep doing this for every fucking map. I don't know. I'll figure it out later.
Like I took it out of the character sheet in most I think in all places.
Hang on. It may be a different. Don't worry about it. We'll fuck with it later.
Okay.
I think I might know what the problem is. It looks like Eric. Did everybody roll?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, quick note: Oz, you and Lazarus are poisoned, so you'll have disadvantage on attack rolls. You get to repeat that save at the end of each of your turns. So I'm gonna put a little marker on you here.
These fucking buggers. Wait, they poisoned my beer!
Yes.
No!
But only the open one.
I thought it was just really strong.
So, Vivi, on your end, what you see
still selling
are
it.
you've got the little yellow squad here. All have these little knives and shit. The blue squad has a slingshot set up to attack you, and they've tied a rope to Izo's doorknob to Jimheim's doorknob, preventing them from being opened.
They think it's preventing from being opened.
Well,
they think I can't open two
they
doors
open-
at once.
They
well,
open
you have
inward.
you have another problem for you, Izo, which I'll get to at your turn. But for right now, the blue squads are going to go. The Moonrat sniper squads. But first, I have to bring up their sheets. Okay, so let's see. Sniper squad. Oh, this is the soldier squad. No, it's on. Slingshot. Okay. Yeah, so the blue group down up there with Vivi is going to pull back. Like, they all working together, start pulling back their slingshots, and are going to fire at Vivi. And click it.
Shit. Ow.
Okay, so you're going to take 7 piercing damage, Vivi, and what they're loading into their little thing there, their slingshot is, let's see, number 4 is, come on, scroll down. Oh, they've loaded a little jar of pepper, and they've shot pepper at you. Give me a Constitution save.
What kind of pepper?
Black pepper.
Oh, I love black pepper.
Red pepper.
Oh fuck.
Okay, you have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Fuck.
As the pepper hit you in the face, you start sneezing everywhere.
Eyes in my eyes! There's a little cracked pepper!
The moon rats over there, or the rats, I should just go. That's the murderer! Get her! Kill her!
Oh fuck!
The ones down here are gonna take aim at King. And they just go, aim for the cat! Get the cat! 8 to hit King probably won't hit.
Nope.
Okay, so they load up something and they fire and you duck out of the way, King.
What the hell is that?
Goes to the yellow ones.
Don't you eat these things?
No.
Yes!
No.
Oh fuck.
Let's see. What can these guys do? Oh, that's what these guys do. Okay. So the yellow ones are going to go over here. They're going to go over to King. And they're going to they're going to move around King. So they run up to King. They leap off. And as they're doing King, you notice they have string that each of them are holding onto these strings. One holding onto one end, one holding on the other. They've got several dozen of them. And they start running around you, King. And they're going to use their whole movement to circum around you. There we go.
Before
they actually run all the way around. Yeah. What's up?
Sorry. Before they take their turn, can I use the bar lair action to give us advantage?
You do not have that right now.
We do not have that. Okay.
Yeah, after this fight, you will have that.
Okay.
So it looks like Oz is actually going to. Okay, so I'm going to resolve this real quick, Oz, and then we're going to get to you. King, give me a strength saving throw as they run around you with all the string.
Oh god, strength's another bad one for me. Oh no. Oh okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they run around and they're trying to tie you up like a walker, and you just sort of break out of it.
What are these things doing?
Okay, so why don't we go ahead and do Oz's turn real quick?
Okay. I'm gonna have Oz take out his swords and start attacking these fucker things. And just
okay.
Beat them up. Let's see. Okay. Bonus action attack again. 21 to hit.
That will hit. Who are you attacking? Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're not.
I probably should have done that. The red ones instead of the closest.
Okay.
Does 7 piercing damage do a lot to them?
So let's see the red ones. Do they have resistances? So you stab them, and obviously the sword works just fine against individual rats, but they're a swarm, so you don't like. It's not as effective as if you were fighting one big thing, but you do manage to hurt them. You take out a couple of rats.
Okay.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, and give me a Constitution save.
Got it. Okay. A sec. Okay. Constitution.
13. Okay, you are no longer poisoned.
Oh, cool.
Oh, and actually, now that I think about it, that second attack roll was with disadvantage, which would have missed. Okay, so you actually didn't hit any rats. Sorry.
Oh, my bad. Okay, cool.
Okay, but you're no longer that, so don't worry about it.
Cool.
Looks like oh, hang on. So it looks like Lazarus is up next. Okay, Lazarus, why don't you go?
Okay. Gonna go up here.
I've still got the yellow one.
Also, is Bully doing anything?
Bully has his own turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up here and stabbing at rats as they try to attack King.
Okay.
So let's see here.
22 will hit.
Sweet. Okay, so 19 damage.
Okay. So... Nice. Okay, yeah. So you skewer several of the little rats. They all start screaming. One of the as you stab one of them, one of the rats runs up and grabs the other one. He's holding the rat who's holding in his guts. He's just tell my wife, I'm sorry. Don't talk that way. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it.
This is so weird.
Goes to the yellow rats up here. The yellow rats up here.
What? Do you know what's going
Vivi,
on?
And they're gonna run all the way around Vivi, trying to tie her up. So Vivi, give me a strength save.
I made my con save.
Good. You're no longer poisoned.
Okay, look. Strength save. Oh shit. This is obviously a big misunderstanding.
You say that as soon as and they start. You say that just as they swarm over you and tie you up Gulliver travel style. So Vivi, you are now prone and restrained.
Uh-oh.
As you fall over, tied up in their little nets, and the little rats start climbing on you and cheering. We got her! We got her! The murderer!
Parlay.
Mercy is for the weak. Goes to Izo. Izo, you're hearing this noise outside, and you start to wake up and you realize you can't move very well. You are currently again Gulliver travel style. You are in your bed and they've dragged ropes across your bed and are tied you to your bed.
What do I need to do?
You can use an action to try and break free. Give me a strength check. You see all these little rats are trying to keep you in bay.
All right.
Uh, 13, okay, as opposed to their check. 13. Okay, so you're wrestling with these guys and you can't quite break out.
No, I want to use my advantage.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna do your use your token?
Yeah, one of them.
Okay, so why don't you go ahead and re-roll that for me?
Yep. God damn it.
So you have this burst of energy. You try to pull up, and then suddenly you feel them drag you back down. One of the little rats crawls up onto you, Izo, and looks you in the face. He's sitting on your nose. Now listen, don't struggle. Your friends, we can't help your friends, but you killed the raccoon, so be good, and we won't hurt you.
Wait, he's on my face?
Yeah.
Can I bite him?
Oh God.
Give me an attack roll. Give me a fisticuff attack roll. With disadvantages, you're trying to bite him. 11. Yeah, it's one rat. So yeah, sure, that hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just crunch on it. I just crunch him. It's
okay.
Oh God.
Yeah, the other rats just so you crunch on them, and the other rats just scream in horror.
That's horrifying. All right, I'm still kind of confused as to what's going on.
Get
but I'm
to
going
the surgelings!
Get off me! What are you doing? And I'm going to shocking grasp as I try and like just rake at the ones that are around me to get them off.
Okay. 11 does not hit. They all like jump out of the way of your claw.
Ah, gross. I'm still going to try and move though.
Okay.
Let's see how far 30 feet gets me.
Let's see.
Alright, back up 30 feet. Like, what are these things doing? What's going on?
They'll try to bite you as you do. Okay, looks like they hit for 16. Or for 6,
Ooh.
sorry. 6.
Wow.
Yeah, just
That
6.
bit me!
Yeah, they actually don't bite you, they like stab you with screws and stuff like that.
They screwed you.
Yeah.
Screws?
This place is ours! You can't have it!
Vivian, did you get them screws?
No, it just have screws.
You see one like particularly like large black rat sort of pops up. Death to the colonizers! Goes to Bully.
I'm gonna have Bully walk up to
Rat power.
the fucking red rats,
Okay.
rug rats. I'll have him make an attack at the rats.
Okay. Oh wow, that's a hit. Yeah.
Okay. That'll be 6 piercing damage.
Okay. And as
the
a
target-
swarm, they're immune to being restrained. Just so you know.
Damn.
Yeah, they can't be grappled or restrained. Bully does successfully like lash out and like grab 3 rats and suck them into his mouth though.
Bully makes 1 bite attack against a smaller creatures he's grappled. Okay. Okay, I'm good. Yep, that'll be it.
Goes to Vivi.
I'm gonna try and get out of this. So
Okay.
strength check.
Yes.
Fuck.
Okay, so you can't quite get out of that.
Come on, look, we can talk this out. I'm not gonna deny that I don't like rats, but you guys obviously seem intelligent, so there must be something we can work out.
We got something to work out with you.
And that is?
They'll give a whistle, and the blue rats. You see some of the blue rats break off from the group, and they go into your room. You hear like some rustling of tools, and then you hear your V2 power drill start revving up.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh, so you're gonna help us work on the bar?
And then in a combination of like unsettling and adorable, you see these rats come out holding your power drill above their heads. And they like one of them is like on the trigger, like jumping up and down to like get it to drill. Goes to Jim.
I'm so proud of them.
So at this point, I've now heard the scratching at my door because all this commotion going on.
Yeah, you hear all these like tiny screams.
Yeah, I'll just get up and say, what in the gods is going on? And I'll try and open my door.
Yeah, you try to open your door and you feel it like get stuck. You can give me a strength check to try and open it.
Okay.
This will be the downfall of the party's strength check.
It really will.
I mean, yeah, the only strong person in the whole group is Izo.
Yeah, and
So,
I'm
Jim, you feel the rope. You feel like your door start to like give a little bit, and then like it just like slams shut. Just
Can I use my inspiration to re-roll?
Yes.
All right. I want to go to bed. Oh, I do a little bit harder.
That is it. As you give it a nice hard pull, and you feel like suddenly the door suddenly gives way, and you almost fall backwards as you snap that rope.
Gosh, you sons of bitches! And I suppose that was my action to.
Yes. Yeah.
So then I'll just step out and see what's going on out there.
Jim, I can operate the drill. It's so adorable.
I'll use my free action to face palm.
Jim face palms as a free action. The soldier squad is going to like crawl up on Izo, and they're going to try and bite him. Let's see. 18 to hit Izo for 8 piercing damage.
Fuck
Oh my
him.
god.
They also start scampering along you. So Izo, not only do they bite you, but they start like scampering all over you. That you're technically considered grappled by these rats. However, your speed's not reduced to 0, although it is because you're restrained. Never mind. But you have disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than these rats.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, this is less ideal. Like this is for other people. Incidentally, the red rats down here. Let's see how they do. They're gonna try and like swarm over Oz, chittering. They've got little improvised weapons. They're gonna try and bite Oz.
Okay.
Does 16 hit Oz?
I believe it does, but let me take a look at my sheet. It looks like 14 AC. So yep, it does.
Okay, so these little guys start scampering all over you, Oz. You take 9 damage as they start doing that, and they're also scampering on you now. And what that means is you are grappled by the rats, but you can move freely. But if you make an attack that targets anybody other than the rats, they get a free attack on you.
Got it.
So they start like scampering all over you. You notice that like some of them have little string, and they're like lassoing parts of you, and they're like sort of swinging on it, and they're also wielding what looks to be like the blades from a shaving razor. Exactly, and they're like squeaking that tune. Let's see. Goes to the blue ones. Okay, so the blue ones. I'll start with the ones downstairs. They are going to load up their. They're going to load up their slingshot, and they're going to fire at Lazarus. So this is the sniper squad. Does 14 hit Lazarus?
Nope.
Dang. Okay. And then the blue ones. The blue ones are going to move up to the yellow ones, and they're going to pass the drill over to the yellow ones. And then they see Jimheim over there. They're going to try and shoot Jimheim with their crossbow, or with their slingshot. Oh! Crit against Jimheim, it looks like. Okay, so Jimheim, you're taking 15 damage from the projectile itself. And I'm just going to use that 5. So 5 is... Oh, man. They shoot a rock covered in gum at you, Jimheim.
Oh, no.
The target becomes stuck to an adjacent creature or surface. It can make a strength save as part of its movement in the effect. So they shoot gum at you, Jim, and like attach your hand to the wall.
At least it's not in your hair.
Yeah. And somehow you take 15 damage from that. We'll say there's like an exposed nail there. As you like they stick your hand into a nail, you're stuck on the wall.
My jamming's the wrist.
Goes to Oz.
Are we gonna be TPK'd by rats?
Possibility.
I'm going to try to attack the red group again.
Okay,
So I guess
go for
I
it.
have disadvantage on everything else. So I regular rolls, right? Is that
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay, and
That's
then
it.
Bonus attack.
2 hits.
Okay, so 4 and then 5.
Nice. Okay.
But they're not human.
Okay. No, unfortunately. They are people, but they're not humans. Rat lives do not matter. Okay, so that was Oz. Goes to Lazarus.
Question: can I use my insightful fighting on a swarm?
I will say yes. That sounds
okay.
Fine.
So Laz is just kind of like tilts his head. He's looking for like formations, like little rat military formations going on.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna make an insight check, and they roll deception.
They roll deception. These guys are not very good at deception. This is against the yellow one. Better than you'd think. No. Okay. Yeah. So they see you studying them, and you see them, and they see you, and they start sort of like mind gaming you, and they start like fainting and going in on all these like complicated patterns, but you're able to discern it and see through their tricks. You do notice that like at the back of the squad is a particularly old looking white rat, and he's holding a stick, and he's sort of like directing them. Or at first you think he's directing them, but you see he's actually like trying to grab rats and trying to talk to them as they start swarming all around. That's a bonus action for you, right?
That is a bonus action, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. So what I'm going to do now is... So, does 13 hit?
Against Skirmisher Squad, it does not hit.
Lame-o. Then we'll... We'll move sort of this way. So that... yeah. Okay. Yeah, move that way. And that's kind of...
Okay. Goes to the Skirmish Squad. The Skirmish Squad is going to attack you, Laz. They're not going to try and tie you up. Instead, fuck that. They're going to just try and bite you. Squeak, squeak. 16 hit?
That'll hit. Good
13.
God, man. Jesus Christ.
They just have all these pins, and they just start stabbing you with pins.
You are going to TPK the party with rats.
Bunches in time, fucking no sweat. Little rats were fucked.
What about the gnolls? Are they gonna help us?
Oh, I forgot about the gnolls. Yeah, I'll have them enter in here. Thank you for reminding me.
I was actually, my plan was on my turn, I was going to just yell at them to wake up and help.
Yeah, here, I'll roll initiative for gnolls. Okay. Oh, okay, that's good. Thank you for reminding me of those. So we've got gnolls coming in. That was those guys. Oh yeah, so those rats are like jumping all over you, Laz, and they're like stabbing you. That white rat is just like going, stop, you can't keep doing this. My rats, listen. If you choose death and destruction will choose you. And one of the rats pops up. Your ways failed, old Jenkins. They didn't run away. You fail, you start your own, old man. As the yellow rat's up there with Vivi, take the power drill and they like start bouncing it up and down, and they start like moving it towards Vivi's head.
Oh God!
They're gonna try and drill into your head with with your own power drill.
Oh fuck!
Unfortunately, they can't quite get the energy going. They keep
jumping on
moving the drill at the wrong time. The fat little mouse jumping up and down of it like falls off, and they have to like get him back up.
Oh yeah,
Gus is not very good at this.
That's a good scratch right there. Thanks.
Goose.
Goes to Izo.
Does the 10 get me out?
10. Yes. Oh no, hang on, wait. No, that's an opposed thing against them. Let me check. Yes, you break in slow motion. It's like King Kong breaking out of his mind. Rats fly everywhere.
Throwing them against the walls.
Yeah.
Is that considered an attack?
No, that's just part of your movement. So you're out now.
Oh, okay. Good. Now I attack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up. I'm proficient with improvised weapons, so I'm gonna pick up my side table and just start smashing rats wholesale with it.
Okay. We'll just say a side table. Okay. Yeah. Let's just use your punch. That works.
Okay. Oh yeah. Pretty much anything I do will use my punch damage.
Okay. Yeah, that's a hit for 5. Okay.
And then I'm gonna burn a Moxie point to get 2 more attacks.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was about to actually start subtracting your HP because you were anywhere.
Yeah, don't subtract my HP.
No, that'd be silly. 14 does not hit, and obviously the 6 does not.
I'm gonna use. No, I'm not going to. All right, 14 does not hit. Okay.
Okay. Goes to King.
Shinza! D! Bonza, get down! Samba, get down here! The rats!
Upstairs, you just hear, what?
Rats!
Cats?
Rats!
Rats? Oh, his wrath! Oh, hurry! And you just hear like a bunch of like heavy bodies falling out of bed.
Bump, bump.
So actually, they go before you, so they're gonna come running out. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, they'll come running out. They see Jimheim stuck to the wall there. What are you doing? What's the thing you're doing with your hand?
It's not intentional, please. I just want to go to bed. Help me.
Zamba and Shinza just like look at D. D! He gives them a very excited nod, and they're gonna run over and try and like help out with the Vivi, but they can only get right about here. So Vivi, you've got help incoming as they come charging over, and D's gonna come over. Basically, Jim, anything you do on your turn, you have advantage on, as D's trying to help you.
Okay.
Nice.
And King goes to your turn proper.
Right, I point at the white red. The right, Jenkins, the time for peace is over. And I'm going to shoot a firebolt at the yellow red.
Okay. I choose violence.
Oh god.
That's a hit. Okay. Yeah, that seems to scorch them pretty good. Like the rats, like it suddenly cuts to their point of view, and like it's this massive fireball. They all start like action movie jumping out of the way, but some of them don't quite make it.
How's the one that was talking back to Jenkins doing?
5 days from retirement.
What do you ask?
The one that was talking back to Jenkins, how's he doing?
Let's assume you hit him. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. He like burns up, and they're just like, Ben, no! He was 1 week from retirement.
And I'm going to back up further.
Okay. The yellow rats are just like, we need artillery cover. We're coming. They start loading up a slingshot.
I'm like
Adorably.
back up the stairs, just getting ready to shoot another one off.
Okay. Goes to Bully.
Okay. Bully's going to bite at the ones that are on me. He can do that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
If he's
22.
That is a hit. Oh, wow. Okay.
Man, we're doing a lot of damage to these things. I'm hoping they're...
Yeah, he just lashes out and like sucks up 4 more rats. They all just disappear into Bully's gullet. One of the rats is just like, I didn't sign up for this shit. Yes, you did. Come on, you rats. Do you want to live forever? Anything else from Bully?
Nope.
Okay. Goes to Vivi.
Okay. I'm trying to talk to these rats. Wait, so you guys must have been the ones doing all those messages. Look, we can live together. We can help each other. We can teach you more. This could be a beneficial relationship.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm using my inspiration on it.
Okay. You have advantage.
Where'd it go? I can't read. Where the fuck did it go?
13. Okay. So with that, I'm gonna pull it up. Whoop. There you go.
Whoop. Ooh, a little dial.
That's 1 success to getting them to back the fuck off.
See, yeah, you like
Vivi
that
just
drill.
Vivi just unlocked the secret skills challenge to this. Instead of doing an attack on your turn, you can do some sort of skill check in order to try and get them to back down.
I want to work with the rats. It'd be great. We have like little rat houses in the bar. Come on. They help us rebuild.
With rats.
I just got back, but I was listening the whole time. Their chance of peace is long gone.
But they're smart rats.
Is it any shock that the cat feels that way? goes to the red rats. The soldier squad is going to try and attack Izo.
They can fucking try.
Bite. 11 probably won't hit.
No, it does not.
Okay. The red rats down here. Where is Oz? Oh, they were on top of him. Okay, so I'm just gonna. Okay. Yeah. They're going to swarm over Oz with their little weapons. They one of them shouts, "Who are you? Roughnecks! Rico's Roughnecks!" You're gonna try and stab you. They don't stab you. Rico's Roughnecks are not very good. Goes to Gemheim.
I will, I suppose, try to get out of my sticky situation here.
Okay.
And, strength check?
Yeah, so you can choose to either just try and dislodge yourself from the wall with a strength check, or you can try and do a skill check to talk the rats down, or whatever you want to do.
Oh yeah, I guess I don't talk to them. I'll yell out, please, we're friends of the rats. I know Bernard is a good friend of mine.
Bernard.
Maybe a deception check?
Yes, yeah, go for it. That is a success. They all start like you shout that out, and they all like stop, and they all like look at, like they start looking at you, and then they all start talking amongst each other. They do like a little huddle. Like one pops his head up. Do you know Bianca?
Yes, Bianca.
He knows Bianca. Oh. They all start talking.
I was hoping it was going to be that reference.
Her and I were lovers once.
They like stop, and like one of them like picks his head up. You sick fuck.
Don't judge me.
Didn't even work. Oh god. Anyway.
Don't shame
my
god. Don't ask these questions. You don't want to know.
Gems into a lot of shit.
There's a hentai that's been written of it.
For a mouse. I mean.
Anyway. The sniper squad up front. They're going to take aim at Jim with that comment. One of them is just like, for Miss Bianca's honor. Fire their slingshot at Jim. They miss wildly though. The blue one downstairs. Let's see. I think Kink's probably too far away. Let's double check here. Yeah. Okay. So they're gonna have to move a little bit. I gotta move this thing. Yeah. They're gonna run over here, and actually they'll like jump off their table, and you see like as they jump, they open up little wingsuits, and they fly over to that other table and set up their slingshot. And they're gonna fire at King. 22 to hit King.
Oh my god! Yeah.
So 4 piercing damage, and you take. They hit you with salt. The assault shaker. So the target must succeed on a Constitution save, or be blinded for 1 minute. Repeat. Save ends. So give me a con save. You just make it as you avoid. Like they shoot the salt shaker at you. You get clocked in the head, but it doesn't break, and it just sort of like shatters on the wall against you. But they almost blinded you with that.
If that had gotten my eyes, you'd be in a lot of trouble.
You're already in a lot of trouble, butthead.
And that's 4 damage, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Oz, you're up.
Okay. So it looks like we're recruiting rats.
Some of you are recruiting rats.
Yes, some of you are recruiting rats. I am full on annihilating these guys right now.
So is Ezo.
So upstairs recruiting, downstairs.
Except for Ezo.
I mean, you do what you want, but I know what I'm.
You can make a deal with the rats.
I'm not going back to bed till all the rats are dead.
Yeah, fuck these rats, dude. I'm using Zephyr's Strike.
Okay.
My last spell slot. Okay, so and then I'm going to attack this rat in front of me with my swords.
I'm gonna be like the only one working with the rats in the end, and no one's like ever gonna know, and I just like secretly make deals with them and shit.
Yep.
I pay them under the table.
That'd actually be kind of cool,
Becomes
actually.
a rat pack.
The Rat Queen.
Oh, and you're gonna kick off the extra
Oh.
force damage.
Wait. Before the end of turn, you can give yourself advantage on one attack roll. Oh, oops, I didn't read that right. I should have declared that before I had done anything. Before the spell ends, so I can still do it. Okay, so ignore the D8. I just hit for 25, I crit for 7 plus 5.
Okay, so 12. Okay, yeah,
12
they're still
damage,
standing,
yeah.
but there's only a handful of those rats left as you just take out 6 of them with one blow.
Okay, and then I'm going to move over here.
Okay.
I do not prevent.
That's right, you
opportunity.
don't. Yeah, that's nice. That's a good spell.
Yeah, it's a cool spell, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Goes to the skirmish squad. Skirmish squad, seeing you cutting through their brothers like a scythe, are gonna go over here, and they're actually going to. Oh no, hang on. If they do that, they'll provoke. Hang on, let me double check. Can they disengage? They can disengage as a bonus action. Okay, they'll disengage from Laz, and they will run around Oz here. So they'll end their movement there, and they're gonna try and tie up Oz. So Oz, give me a strength saving throw.
Okay, that's not good.
Yep. So they run around you with this string, and they like tie up your feet, and you fall over, prone and restrained.
Oh.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns to try and break out.
Okay.
Okay. That was them, and the yellow one upstairs. They're gonna try and drill into Vivi's skull again.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
That's not horrifying.
Oh shit.
11.
Holy fuck.
So they start revving it up, and they don't hit your head, but they like hit you in the shoulder.
Ow! Fuck!
How are you like that?
I wouldn't drill people
Killed
in
my
the
brother
shoulder.
this afternoon, bitch.
I didn't know that you weren't regular rats.
Bet you know now. Goes to Lazarus.
All right, I will move up here. I'm fed up with like dealing with these guys. So I'm actually going to try to contain them. I grab a bucket that's laying out, and I try to just basically put them in rat jail and just put a bucket.
So is this a skill check?
Yes.
Okay.
Not
What do you?
quite sure what skill that would be.
Sleight of hand, maybe? I feel like that might be sleight of hand.
Okay. I'll try sleight of hand.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Shit.
Fudge.
Do you have inspiration or anything? No,
I do not.
Okay. So you pull up the bucket and you try to put them in rat jail. They all like jump out of the way and they crawl up on the bucket and like blow you the raspberry. Goes to Ezo. Good news, you don't have to worry about failures. Just your HP.
Oh, that's good. What I will do then is I will
Pretty worried about my HP.
and duck back here.
Okay, that's fine. Goes to Ezo.
All right, attack. Hit. Still with the side table.
Okay. That's hit.
I'm gonna burn up my last moxie point.
Does 13 hits? 13 does not hit.
All right, I'm gonna use my last inspiration to get for that last roll. Hell yeah!
Oh shit! Okay.
Oh my god!
Damn.
5, 10, 20 damage.
Okay, they're still standing, but there's only a handful of them left. Poor little guys. You just hear their little bodies crunching against your knuckles.
Yeah, you guys just hear Izo just like roaring and smashing and like.
Oh God.
Izo, no!
They drew first blood.
Actually, I did.
It cuts to the rat's perspective, and like one of them has like a little, like a tiny like fragment of a sending stone. He's just like yelling in Japanese to the other ones.
Yes.
You see, they're like trying to like throw little matches on Izo, but he keeps like putting them out with thrashes and whatnot. The other
Rats. Just smash,
the other
smash,
Noah,
smash.
they're gonna come running up to Vivi, and they're gonna try and get Vivi out of there. So they can just run through those swarms, and they're gonna try and break you out. 10. Actually, no, that'd be with advantage because there's 2 of them. Okay, yeah, they just break the binds that are holding you, Vivi. So you're no longer restrained, at least.
Ah, fuck. Shit.
Goes to King.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Or I'm sorry, no problem.
All right, I'm actually torn between attacking or doing it. Actually, with how well. Okay, I know. I point back at that yellow swarm. My father was King Tauren, Warden of the Crimson Dawn, and Master of the Sunstone Throne, and I've seen him quell rebellions far more vicious than this. And I'm going to firebolt at the yellow swarm.
Okay.
Beautiful, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's fantastic.
I
Worthy of
wanted
an
to
intimidation check.
I was considering an intimidation check, but I kind of just want to kill all of them.
I mean,
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do an intimidation check instead.
Okay, go for it.
I'll do some prestidigitation to kind of make some like flares behind me, kind of make my voice more booming or something.
Nice. 16. The other rats, the ones in the yellow squad, they're all just like, who the fuck's Tauren? I don't fucking know. He sounds really scary. They're listen, maybe we should back down. And the white rat on the corner there is, my rats, you need to listen. We need to coexist. Shut up, old man. We'll figure something out. The red rats behind him just go, Kerpla! Yeah, what they said. Okay, so you get 3. Goes to Bull.
We'll attack the red rats.
Nom. Melm.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
oh damn.
11.
The last of the rats just like scatter and are trying to get away from Bully, but with one like lash of the tongue, he just catches the last of them and just devours that swarm.
Bully's getting full. But
Yeah, he ate the entire swarm almost.
Bully's stomach is actually a bag of holes.
Yeah, actually, since he has more movement left.
Ribbit.
I could go there.
Yeah, as he's hopping over the yellow rats, you hear them Oz. They just go, the destroyer comes! Devourer of worlds! Goes to Vivi. Somewhere in like Bully's stomach, there's one little rat that's trying to like bite his thumb, and nothing's happening.
Oh god.
Wait, what is that? What is that reference?
Yeah, that's a Attack on Titan reference.
Oh,
When he's stuck in the stomach, yeah.
Also, just extra horrifying in general because the idea of just being swallowed alive inside of something is really, really gross to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a fetish on Tumblr, though.
For some people, but for me, it's
Normal
like,
people.
oh, that's horrible.
Normal people.
Normal,
That's
ordinary
not what it
people.
is.
Anyway, goes to Vivi.
I'm gonna do a sleight of hand to try and take the drill from them.
Okay.
Aha! So,
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So-
hell
Do
yeah.
you like just carefully do this, or do you just reach out and pick up your drill?
I just like reach and pick it up. It's like, you see this? You see this? I can make more of these, possibly little ones that you could handle. That would be really difficult, but I could probably do it.
There's one chubby little mouse like holding onto it as you're like moving around.
Try to like grab him. I like put my hand under him to get him so he could sit down.
they all look at her and they're shocked by your little action there. They're just like, she saved him. Why'd she do that? What's her deal?
Make up your mind, lady.
Exactly. Goes to the only surviving soldier squad. They're going. They're gonna try and bite Iza. Jump.
Nah.
That's a hit for 8 damage.
That's actually what I've been waiting for. Thank you.
Uh oh.
Oh God.
They fell into your trap.
I get my Moxie points back and temporary HP.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, they like finally get some good hits on you, and they're just like, the beast is almost felled, and then you get a second wind.
Yeah. Everybody hears fucking rats.
Goes to the gem.
Oh my.
I'll just as I'm still stuck to the wall, we'll call out those rats down there. Say, "We're not trying to hurt you. Please lay down your screws, lay down your needles. We don't mean to do any harm." And I will maybe try and persuade them.
Yeah, go for it.
That will
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh,
That is
hell
definitely a
yeah.
success. You're so close. The rats up there are just like you just see a lot of them actually start throwing down their weapons. They're just like, maybe it's time to end the bloodshed. It's like throwing it down. The blue ones are just like, nah. They load up and they're gonna fire at BB.
Oh shit. Oh god. Oh
Slingshot.
fuck.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Shit.
You see
for
me just
16,
I know I'm down. I had 2 hit points.
Oh, okay. They hit you with a stick of butter. It hits you. It doesn't actually hit you. It like lands on the floor, but you step on
I
it,
slip
slide
on
back,
it.
conk your head on something.
I'm like trying to hold the little rat in my hand and the drill at the same time. maybe like zombie catches me or something. I don't know.
Yeah, they'll catch you. Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Oh shit. And I just like get knocked
This
out.
means war.
Goes to Oz.
I'm still killing these things. I'm gonna go attack the yellow.
Just to
do
remind
I
you,
have
you're-
disadvantage or anything?
Yeah, you have disadvantage right now.
Can I get a normal roll since I haven't used my Zephyr Strike?
Yes.
Okay, so the first one's gonna be a normal roll.
Nice.
Good call.
Bonus attack.
Disadvantage?
That will not hit.
Okay.
That's
9
a solid
piercing.
hit, though. Okay. Okay.
That's my turn.
Anything else? Okay.
I don't
At
think
the
I
end of
can
your
move
turn, you can
'cause
give me a
I'm all
strength save to
restrained.
try and break out.
Okay. Woo!
Aha! You snap the bindings around your ankles, and are now no longer restrained.
But I'm still prone, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And you deal extra damage on the Zephyr Strike.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and
Oh,
roll
yeah!
that.
Thank you for reminding.
Yeah, get him.
So, +3.
Nice. And that's all force damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's the good shit. That definitely takes out several of them. Goes to the yellow squads. Yellow squad will retaliate. They're going to try and stab you with little sewing needles. They don't succeed. Wow, that's a big number.
That's a lot.
Oh, okay, that's why. It's almost max damage, is why.
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Good God.
The
Oh my
yellow
God.
one.
Damage with needles.
There's a lot of them, but they're gonna start. These guys are gonna 1, 2, 3, 4.
You gotta roll the 1. But roll the
Yeah, they
20.
come. So you see this army of little rats holding tiny weapons over their heads start running down the hall. Yeah, like a cavalry charge. Coming through. But that's their whole turn. Goes to Laz.
Laz is going to say, I have it on very good authority that the bar across the street is now vacant. It's a very simple move. It's gonna try to do perception.
Or persuasion?
Persuasion, you mean?
Yes, persuasion.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Laz is not good at persuasion.
Yeah. That's not your forte.
It's all the way across the
rat-
street.
The blue rat's just like, and abandon the Holy Land? Abandon the Holy Land? Never! We shall never abandon our charge. The ancient tasked us with guarding the secret. The secret must not be told. Don't tell the secret, you idiot. Sorry. We would never tell you about the secret, which totally doesn't exist.
The secret.
I don't understand what the hell's going on.
They must not reach the temple. Never. They must not reach the temple. Goes to Izo.
All right. Smash.
Oh.
Miss.
Izo no smash.
Smash.
Izo smash.
Hit.
9.
Still standing.
God damn it. All right. Moxie point for one more attack.
Okay. That is a hit. That finishes off the swarm.
All right. And then I'm going to use my movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. To come busting through into the hall. And seeing these rats, I just roar at them.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You almost crushed them as you come barreling out.
Oh, God.
Goes to the Knolls. D is going to reach over. He's going to try and get Jimheim off the wall. He does not succeed. He rolled a 1. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's why I had that box checked. Okay, anyway. Goes to... Oh, no, the other Knolls. The older Knolls, let's see if they can try and, smack Vivi awake or something like that. Or at least stabilize her. Yeah, okay, they stabilize Vivi at the very least. Goes to King.
Mozzarella.
Your rebellion has been quite troublesome, but do not think I do not understand mercy. If you surrender now, I promise any true rats will be spared my wrath. And I'm going to use this
You're going to use what? Sorry?
deception.
Okay.
Oh, because it's not gonna
I'm
fuck.
reminding those rats.
Wow.
Damn it!
The rat's just never trust a cat.
That was so good if it worked. I had a scene afterwards planned and everything, dude.
You just go, have the rats lined up and you just execute them in the back of the head.
Oh, I was gonna do a thing about the rats who started the rebellion not being true rats and throw them to the Knolls.
Oh, God.
This
Goes to
is
Bully.
King's Palace.
Bully's going to bite the yellow rat again.
That is a hit.
Man, Bully never misses.
Okay.
Don't say that now.
God, he just keeps melming up a bunch of them.
Mel.
Okay.
Mel.
Yep.
He's a hungry boy.
Yes.
Wait, do I get an advantage or some kind of thing if he moves to here?
You'd get +2 to hit, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have him move to there for when I attack.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, goes to Vivi, who is stabilized.
I am unconscious, right?
Right, yeah.
Yes. So I dropped the drill, but the rat is still in my hand. I'm tried to hold him as best as I could so he didn't fall.
Okay, yeah. He appreciates it. You could in your unconscious state, you feel him sort of nuzzle in there. Soldiers are dead. Goes to Jimheim.
I'll look over at Vivi's unconscious body and cry over to her. Please wake up. And we'll cast a little healing word her way. I'll give her a little second level healing.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Because why not?
why not?
10
We're
hit
about
points.
to go to bed.
Maybe.
Hey.
Yep.
And then I'll look at those my action. I'll look at the rats and I'll say, "I was ready for peace. I wanted peace, but you scoffed at the love between me and Bianca. You tear down my friend. You rats must die." And I draw my rapier and I charge in. I'm gonna take a swing
Okay.
at 'em.
As you rush in there. Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it. 11 does not hit though.
I'm like waking up as I see you doing that. Jim, no!
So, Jim, as you rush in there,
theatrically slashing my rapier around as I run in.
Yeah. You as you're stabbing at the rats, you remember back in your head, back in the back of your mind, you feel or not feel, but you remember all those hours spending learning theater fighting with Tristan, and you remember how you hated doing stuff like that because Tristan was always better at theater fighting than you and would like constantly hit your hand and like intentionally hurt you during theater fighting. He's just like trying to keep up, Moreau.
That son of a bitch.
It just reminds you of how like frustrated and angry and just how much you didn't like doing stuff like that. As we go to the sniper rats, who are going to load up their little slingshot, and they're going to try and bing Ezo. 17 to hit Ezo.
That hits.
For 4 damage, and give me a con save as they load up a salt shaker. Oh no! So they load up the salt shaker. And they fire it right into your eyes, Ezo, and you feel like salt blind you. You are blind for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Okay. Goes to Oz.
Okay. I was gonna do the tried and true of just attacking these things.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! I didn't even notice what time it is. Okay. Good.
Because I don't care about making.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
Okay. 7 and 7.
How do you want to do this?
I'm going to just kind of skewer them with each of my swords.
Kebab, rat
Yeah,
kebab.
so
I'm kebabbing them, yeah.
You have rat kebabs with your 2 swords.
And that'll be it.
Okay. Goes to the surviving skirmish squad, who is going to try and attack Izo. Bites. Nope. Okay, that was them. Goes to Lazarus.
All right. Laz is only these rats left down here. He's tried persuading. He's just gonna stab things in the face. He'll move up. He'll use his bonus action to try to do the insightful. See what he can divine about this particular set of rats.
Okay.
Rat formation. That's probably not going to go his way.
No, these are much smarter. Yeah.
Stupid smart rats.
As you start rushing up, they pull out like little capsules of like pepper and they throw them down like smoke bombs and start running around inside of them. You can't discern their locations.
All right. It's gonna.
That is a hit.
And 9 piercing damage.
Okay. So let's see. So they're at that. Okay. Okay. Solid hit on those guys. I assume you're done?
Yeah, that was everything I could do.
Okay, Izo, goes to you.
All right. I assume since I can't see, I have disadvantage on attacks.
That's correct.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna smash blindly with this side table.
Okay. Miss. That is a hit.
All right, 1 hit.
Mm-hmm.
9 damage.
Okay.
Hey, that's max damage. Nice. That's my that's my turn.
Okay. Goes to the Knolls. I don't really know what the Knolls can do. Oh yeah, this one will. D
I
will
gotta
run
make
over.
a save.
Oh yeah, go for it. You're no longer blind. And D's gonna run over to the other side of the Knolls or to the other side of the rats. He's trying to like grab them, and he basically just gives you a flanking there, Izo.
Yeah.
These Knolls are gonna run over here and do the same thing, trying to like grab these rats, just running around trying to like snatch them up. Goes to King.
Last sauce, you got that last little batch down here, the little artillery group, the little slingshot guys. You got these, right? I'll assume you guys have these. Can I get up? Can I get up to
You
where
said
Vivi
Oz?
is?
Yeah, Laws.
You said
Oz and
Laz.
Laz.
I said Laws.
Oh, I just heard Laz,
Laz and Oz. Laws.
so I was confused.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, we got them.
Beautiful. I'm gonna see you where the hell my knolls are. Be right back. Can I get to where Vivi is with 60 feet with the feline agility? You think?
Yeah, totally.
Cool. I'm gonna get up there.
You hear the blue rats behind you. Coward!
I'm not done with you. I'll be back.
Technically, you'd be right there. But
Mhm.
it's okay.
With a feline agility, I can double it. So
Yeah, he can
Ain't gonna-
definitely get it that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right,
So, yeah.
all right. So I get up there and I see my gnolls and the rest of the group surrounding these rats. Well, I think I should let you know that all your friends downstairs have all been exterminated, pest controlled, however you want to call it. Give you all one last chance to back down before we finish the job. I'm going to try and persuade them into backing down.
Okay.
Son of a bitch.
12 is not quite enough.
Oh.
They all look at you and
Good,
they're just like,
good.
you killed our brothers! Never! Never give up! Never surrender! Goes to Bully.
Yeah, Bully's going to move around to where Laz is at. And he's going to do the tried and true of just biting these things. No. Okay. There's a 17 hit.
Yes, that will hit.
What we've learned is that Bully is the true MVP of the session.
Bully is eating these things
God.
up.
Yeah, he is, really. Okay. Yeah, there's only a handful of those things left.
Okay, that'll be his turn.
Okay. Goes to Vivi.
I'm gonna like kind of like sit up and I have the little like rat in my hand and I'm gonna take out a piece of cheese and a marker and I'm gonna like do a little message on it. Look, little guy, take this message to your leader as a peace offering. I like cheese. You like cheese. We like to work with our hands. We could probably work together. Now go, hurry. Before
I
they
assume you're
kill us
telling him
all.
this and not writing all that on the cheese.
I mean, yeah, I'm not writing it, but like
Okay,
it'll
okay,
be
yeah.
like a message that they'll be able to hear once he takes it to whoever the
Gotcha.
heck
Okay,
the
gotcha.
leader
Okay.
is. And
For a
that'll be
minute, I
like,
thought you had like a piece of cheese and
No.
like writing an entire message on it.
Why is this sheep talking to us?
no, Arcana check.
Mhm.
Oh fuck, shit.
Oh.
We're
Damn
one away. Why do we keep
God
sucking?
damn it!
Yes.
I want you to make it
yes.
so
I
bad.
know.
I
wanted that to work.
Kill the rat.
We're close. We're close.
Kill the rats. Kill the rats.
Okay.
They can help us get ready in 3 days, baby, though.
Exactly.
Goes to,
Smash.
This
goes to
Cinderella
Jem.
story means dead rats.
Cinderella.
She's gonna cry out.
Ravioli.
Hey, get the hell out of here, rats! I'm done with you. We'll kill you all, can't you see? I was just trying to intimidate them.
13 is exactly what you needed. So
Hurry.
the other rats
Hurry,
like
let it
staring at
run.
Izo, towering over them, just
With my
like,
bloody
freak
side
out.
table.
Yeah, with his side table. And then the other rat, like the little rat that Vivi gave the cheese to, he like takes it, and he like stares up at it. He like stares up at Vivi, and then like turns around and holds the cheese like very like slowly lifts it up and lifts it out and over. Think like Lion King style. And all the other rats like stop, turn and look at it. They all look at each other and they all like kneel before this cheese. Because they behold its power. And they like, cause one of them like gives out a squeak, this like ear-piercing squeak. Downstairs, Lazarus, you watch as the rats on the table like hear it, and then all like drop their weapons and kneel.
The cheese.
Gemheim kneels before the cheese.
Last,
Spenya.
what is happening? Why do you drink so much?
Respect that
Cheese
tradition.
of life, and it moves us all.
The little rat in your hand, Vivi, just goes. The Warbringer has given an offering of peace. The prophecy is fulfilled. The angel of bounty and death. Repent! Repent! They all just like shout up to them. Repent! Repent! Downstairs, they all just start shouting, "Repent!"
What's the white rat that was calling for peace from the start doing?
Oh man,
He
Jenkins.
technically was in that yellow squad that died.
Oh no.
But he's like standing on the corner and like he sees all of them bowing, and he like you see him give like a slow, satisfied, fulfilling like nod, like slight nod.
I
And then
walk.
slowly kneels down.
I go up
Using
to
his
the
stick.
white rat and I tell him, "You have a good head on your little shoulders. Tell me, have you ever heard the term a queasling?"
No.
Well, that would have made this bit a lot better if you did, but it means you can be useful for us.
I think perhaps we could. Perhaps. Now, and he looks over at his rats. It's a time for peace. A time for peace. Time for peace. Time for peace. Time for peace.
Meanwhile, downstairs.
This is actually, I think, because this is downstairs where the rat was.
Yeah.
So I think King is technically downstairs during this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mhm.
However, we want to do it. He could have come.
However,
upstairs.
We'll assume it's upstairs. That's where King is right
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, downstairs, what's going on with Oz and Laz?
That's how the white rat
Bullet.
got away from dying, was he was,
Yeah.
Got
We'll
upstairs.
say he leaped onto King. Yeah.
Well, I would say if I don't know what's going on upstairs, I'm murdering rats.
Okay. Okay. I mean, you do notice that they've like stopped and they're kneeling, but you're not sure what the fuck's going on. They're just yelling "repent" up to the sky.
Wait, how do they know?
They gave out this
The
loud
loud
squeak
squeak that
that's
they all
audible
heard.
through the building. Yeah.
Oh, they're like a hive.
Surprisingly, yeah, kind of.
Kind of.
Laz is just gonna look down and he's gonna say, "I am very, very sad to take poison here. I need a drink."
Another drink. That is.
One of the rats like looks up. We only poison the opened one.
Oh, well, thank God.
That is good.
We're still selling that. That's the free one.
They just think it's really potent. It's not actually hurting people, right?
we
it
give
just-
out
yeah.
the good.
It just made it more powerful. Yeah.
Laz is gonna look at Oz and say, I didn't hear that. I'm still under the effect of it. I didn't hear that." And he's gonna walk over, start tapping another barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least Bully got fed. I'm going to fucking bed.
Bully licks his eyes. So do you leave those rats that are still down there?
Yeah, I guess since they're not attacking us anymore and
Okay.
they're being weird, I was just like, fuck this.
Too
I don't
weirded
care.
out, too drunk for this.
Yeah. As you're heading upstairs, one of them shouts out, "Sir, did you want us to take it? Us to take you to the vault, or to release the prisoner?"
Prison.
No, I want to sleep. Goodbye. Good night.
He doesn't even register a prisoner. He's like, prisoner. There's.
Laz is gonna walk. "What do you mean, prisoner?"
The handyman who discovered the temple.
Wait a minute.
Lead the way.
I hear handyman as
Gorb.
I'm going up the stairs.
Do they have Gorb?
Gorb, no!
So when you they lead you to the back room where that poster is, and like as they're leading you back there, Lazarus, they say, good thing some of us knew how to write that message. Otherwise, you might have found him." And they open up the back door, or the door to that back room. You see Gorb like tied up with like a gag in his mouth. Tied him up last night. He's been in there all day. Nobody went in there.
Caution keep
Sign
out.
really worked.
So
And you can see that the planks of the floor have been torn up, and Gorb was going to install like sewer access, but he tore up some planks, and underneath of it is a trap door that was hidden underneath of that back room.
That's interesting.
And we're going to end there for tonight. God, I didn't even realize what time it was.
Woo!
Rat fight took longer than I thought.
One
We
more.
were getting our
I
asses
see
kicked.
any rat that comes in my room is a dead rat. Go to bed.
No rats allowed.
So congratulations. I'll let you guys know you all level up to level 4.
Yay!
Hey.
We did it. Ooh, that's good.
+1 int for me.
Bully gets more stuff too.
My strength and con both go up by 1.
No, nice. I'm gonna do just full stats until I'm 20. So yeah, I'm doing charisma for this.
I'm gonna increase Bully's
As well.
constitution and his dex, so his AC will go up, and his health.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, that's right. He does get level.
Nice.
He levels up with you. That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I gotta wonder, were the rats like tuned really high because of the skill challenge way of beating them, or was that just coincidence?
No, like the rat, like the thing that was like fucking you guys up with the rats is that they're a swarm, so they're resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only thing. That and they
Also-
kept doing things that required strength saves, which you guys kept
Yeah.
fucking.
And also, like if we just all went full skills challenge after, it would have been different.
That too is that you were kind of divided as to what you were going to be doing if you're skills challenging or fighting or anything like
Which
I
that.
think
was
if we were
great.
like to fight the whole thing and never uncovered the skills challenge, we probably would have fucking almost TPK'd. Too much fun.
I think he could have done it. But what's funny is if we had killed them, we would have never went in and explored that back room. We would have just let
Nope.
Gord
Like,
Would've
Gorb isn't
started.
back yet.
just come in the back room. He's a skeleton. We're like,
It's true.
wait a second, what is this thing in here?
Caution keeps out works a lot better than
I
Doom,
realize that I
leave
never actually
now.
give you guys an opportunity to identify these things, but these are moon rats. And the thing about moon rats is that their intelligence increases as the moon gets closer to full. It's actually a full moon tonight, so their intelligence is at their peak. Right now, their intelligence, I think, is 16, making them smarter than V.
Damn.
Oh, so
Wow.
Wow, they're smarter than
And
you.
they'll get
way smarter
stupid
than
during the new moon.
Oh,
So-
shit.
They're twice as smart as Ezo.
So the most
Shit.
most prevalent question right now is between now and 3 days from now, is their intelligence going to go down an appreciable amount or no?
It will go down by 1 point each day.
Okay, I think
Wait,
we
So
still.
they'll still be
Yeah, they're smart.
smarter
What are
than
the-
large chunks of the party.
Yeah.
It'll take about a week for them to be dumber than all of you.
All right. Looks like we got some free labor to get us ready for the grand opening.
We got some time.
Also, do you guys not know what a Quisling is? 'Cause-
No.
Nope.
Okay, so Quisling is a term originating in Norway, which is used as pretty much a term for a person who collaborates with an enemy occupying fort.
Oh, God.
Nice.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Fair enough.
Here, let me put that trapdoor on your map.
Oh wait, so if I increase Bully's dex, does he have like, would that increase his AC?
Yeah, because your AC, yeah, if you're not wearing
Just
armor,
based
your dexterity takes into account your AC. I think.
Yeah, I think that you're right.
Yeah, I think it's like a medium armor gives you up to +2, heavy armor gives you no AC bonus, and then light just gives you full AC bonus. And light and armor do the same thing, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right.
I was looking at swashbuckler builds lately, so that's why I got kind of like armor types versus AC on the mind.
Yeah. Light armor is just a small bonus plus all your dex. Medium is a medium bonus up to 2 dex, and then heavy is just heavy.
I have another question. Since I increased his dex, is it attacks dex based or strength based to hit?
That's a good question. I think actually, I don't necessarily know if that stat is keyed to it. I have a feeling like his just attack bonus is keyed to something about you. Like, let's take a look.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
so
it's just
too.
is Bully's giant frog mouth a finesse weapon or no?
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
I know that for winter it was all
revised.
strength based. I was just up to strength.
Let's take a look.
I'm gonna be increasing his con. I want him to be like beefy and not die and not be useless.
That'd be good. I mean, he is not useless. He's probably performed better than any of us this fight.
Well,
Very true.
I think early levels the companions are really good, and then when it gets kind of to the later in the game,
Yeah, later the game they have
companions
low
fall off
HP,
hard.
their AC is
Are you using
low, and
the,
then it's like
Are you using like the revised Ranger rules or just like the
Yes.
PHP stuff?
revised.
I had heard about people using the Battlesmith's Iron Defender rules for the Animal Companions as a little kind of homebrew thing.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's like reasonable or not. I haven't really looked into the balance discussion of that at all.
I'll look into it.
Because from what I've seen of the Iron Defender rules for Battlesmith, they look really good.
What's Battlesmith?
It's one of the Artificer. One of the Artificer subclasses.
Is that what VP is?
Yes.
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 I mean, I'm
So
not a
that's like-
battlesmith, but I'm an artificer.
So we can either get a feat or level our stuff up, right?
Yeah.
Up stats.
Ooh. I went with a feat when hit level 4 in Sablin, and I semi regret it because I like getting that plus to hit. So I think I'm just going pure stat until 20 on K.
Okay, so there's here's what I'm gonna look up and delete. I bet I can figure it out.
Campaign?
Probably somewhere between 10 and 12. I've been leaning more towards 12 over the past few weeks.
Yay!
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, you say that now. We're just gonna be all the way up till 20.
I know. One more level, guys. We got one more level.
Never get rid of us.
Wait, how much gold's in the Mad Mage's whole Undermountain place?
Let's see. He normally would add.
Ooh, I could get dual wielder.
I have a question for you about.
Dual wielders are really good feat for you.
Well, I'm gonna roll for.
Hit points.
Oh, you're gonna
boy.
roll
me
you.
AC.
Brave
roll,
person.
yeah.
Ooh.
These 2 weapon fighting either
Oh,
one man
nice.
aren't light.
Dude,
Oh
I've gotten
yeah.
good rolls for.
Wow.
Wait, are you guys rolling for max HP right now?
Yeah,
leveling
maybe.
up?
For leveling
Oh my-
up.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Those 2 perfect rolls have me really considering that. But with me being a caster, if I get a low roll, I am gonna be so squishy.
No, yeah.
My philosophy from the beginning has been that Gemheim is a squishy guy, so it's okay if he gets bad. But I've actually rolled well with him so far.
I always roll with my characters.
I never
To
roll.
answer your question, Ryan, what I'm going to say is, because I've been looking at his stat block, I'm going to say that the dexterity does apply to his attack rolls.
Oh,
Sick.
I like that. Okay. I'll have to.
I have the same philosophy, man. I don't ever.
I always roll.
I only don't
I
roll
never roll.
because I don't want to keep track of the numbers, and if I ever need to recalculate it, it's easy to recalculate
Yeah,
it.
I have a note on my character sheet that has my because I get nervous about that.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm so tempted to hard roll for it, but I feel like if I get extra HP, that's a little nice. But if I get like low HP, that's real dangerous. I think the risk is harsher than the reward for someone who's not going to be in the front lines that often.
Agreed.
So I think I'm just going to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is dope.
Question for you, Jolly.
Yes.
Your updated key mod, it does not say how often or when
It does not say how often what.
The deduction points recharge if you've used them.
Let's take a look.
Or at least I didn't see it. Anywhere.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, hang on. Let me check it out. Oh yeah, I'll point that out to you guys. Is that if you're looking at taking a feat, let me find it again. Rules reference, house rules and feats. Here we go. Boom. Yeah, I've modified the keen mind feat. So let's take a look here. You gain a number of deduction tokens equal to your proficiency bonus. You can gain 1 deduction whenever. Okay. Yeah. So the answer is they don't recharge. You will get 1 when your proficiency bonus increases, and that's it. So those are spread out over the total of the campaign.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So use with caution.
Exactly. Yeah. Because again, it is an extremely powerful effect. You could spend a deduction token to ask me a question, which I have to answer truthfully.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm so beefy.
Yeah. I've been really debating on actually getting a crossbow expert because I actually found an infusion, an artificer infusion called repeating shot, which makes it so that I still have the +1 bonus to attack and damage with the weapon. And it has no more loading property because it makes it so that it requires no ammunition. It's just fucking magical.
Yeah, you create magic ammunition for it, which means you never have bullets left in targets or walls. You don't have expended shells.
Fucking Saint the Main doesn't get to find my fucking bullets anymore. Fuck that guy. And then that makes it so that the only benefit of getting fucking crossbow expert would be the no disadvantage of 5 foot.
Mm-hmm,
and it might be more worth it to just up dex or something.
To up dex or intelligence or sharpshooter.
I mean, what did you look at? If you attack with a hand crossbow, you get a bonus action, another attack with a hand crossbow, or would that not work with your artificer build?
I
forget what your class does with bonus actions. If crossbow expert would step on that or not.
I'm just gonna tell you, it's not gonna do what you think it's gonna do, and the reason is because even with crossbow expert, according to the rules, you need to have a hand free to load up your crossbows. So what crossbow expert allows you to do is essentially make multiple shots with a hand crossbow, not 2 hand crossbows, not a hand crossbow and a rapier.
And I have a large crossbow.
What if you have 3 hands?
Now, if you had 3 hands,
that would
work.
A Loxodon with crossbow expert.
I might allow that. Like a Loxodon or a Thrycreen, probably, yeah.
What's a Loxodon?
Elephant person.
Elephant.
They're from Ravnica, the Ravnica book.
Oh, they have their nose. Yeah.
It's so dumb. I love it.
That actually sounds pretty cool. That may be an enemy you fight now.
The only feat I'm considering in place of a stat increase is the elemental adept one. I forget what one it is. It's it lets you have a certain type of spell, certain element spell not be resisted anymore, and lets you reroll low damage rolls on spells involving that.
And you gain resistance to that element.
Well, hold on there, King, because I might have something for you.
Ooh.
Yeah, hang on. Let's take a look here. Where is it? Is it the modules?
Dude, I want to get double rapiers now. Because if I can do 2 weapon or dual wielding,
you can dual wield rapiers.
I can dual wield rapiers. That'd be fucking sick.
That is not how those work, but that is how they work, I guess.
What do you mean? Dual wielding rapiers?
That's not how you fight with rapiers. They're not things you should really dual wield.
I've played Path of Exile. I've seen characters with dual rapiers. It looks stupid, but it works.
Dude, you can fight 2 opponents from either side, dude. Easy.
That is, I can assure you, if it worked the way you thought it did, people would do it in real life, but they totally didn't do it in real life for a reason.
Mechanically it works, but in real life it really shouldn't.
In fantasy logic, it's awesome as shit. In real life, that it's not a good idea.
It's in the same realm as I forget what gimmicky build it was I saw once, but of someone riding a mount in order to dual javelins
technically it works, but it really shouldn't.
Wow.
Wait a second, I can ride Bully!
Oh my god, you
Yeah.
should.
Oh my god, I can dual wield javelins as a goblin!
Yes,
Yes.
On Bully!
Yes.
The frog!
You could take mounted combatants while riding Bully.
Oh.
Genius.
And then actually do like 3 attacks in the
Wait,
same
yeah,
turn
what is
all the
mounted
time.
combatant? Maybe I should take a look at that. Maybe that'd be a consideration.
Oh, where is it?
Like,
Hey,
I think it's
Lee,
actually just
Charlie, do you
Yeah.
guys have the oh no, I found it. I just found it. The expanded racial feats for Xanthar. There we go.
Oh. Did they have those for like a non-PHP races, like Tabaxi and
Yeah,
stuff?
there is
On
a
the turtle.
document on the DM's Guild that I found, and I
Oh!
forgot to mention it. And it does have stuff for. Oh no, I don't see Tabaxi on here. Hold on. I see
think there is
Goblin.
one.
There is a Goblin. I don't see
There is
Tabaxi.
a
Oh no, I see
goblin.
Tabaxi.
I don't-
There's a bugbear
Interesting.
one as well. I
Yes.
might take at some point.
Yeah. So here, let me. I'm gonna post that in the chat real quick.
I would guess there's no Kalistar.
No, there's not a Kalishtar. I'll check the Wayfinder's Guide though. There might be something in there for him.
No, I got Kalistar.
I really like the idea
I
of
did do
racial feats. That's why I was kind of bummed that like Xanthar has only had ones for the PHP races. Though it makes sense because they're the ones that have been around long enough to
Mhm.
make additional content.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that didn't post quite as I hoped. But what did Feline Grace is the feat for Tabaxi? It bumps your dex by 1. You can use your feline agility trait twice before you must move 0 feet on your turn. You can still only use it once per turn, and you don't take damage from falling 20 feet or less if you aren't incapacitated. Hey,
Interesting.
Ah,
hey,
That's not
that might have
bad.
would have been nice
been. And there is a Goblin one. The Goblin one. Oh, that's an appropriate name for it. Like a boss. It says it bumps your dex by 1, and when a creature you can see targets you with an attack, and another creature is within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. Once you use this ability, you can't do so again until you finish a short rest. So basically, if you're next to somebody, Oz, and somebody goes to attack you, or if you're next to another creature, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on an attack roll against you as you like hide behind that person.
Eh,
Yeah, it's not that great.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Tabaxi one looks interesting.
Mhm.
Just all the feats that give you like 1 of a stat, I kind of avoid because whenever I first make a character, I get mid-maxy and I try to never have odd numbers on stat.
I feel you.
Yeah, same.
Mm-hmm.
Though, if you have 2 things with odd numbers that you want to increase, the first time you can, you bump them both up.
Yeah,
which is
That's
fun.
true.
which I just did with Bully.
I just did that with my strength and con. They were at 17, 15. Now they're 18, 16.
How'd you start with a 17?
15 plus 2.
Yep.
Ready for that.
Bugbears have
Ah.
+2 strength.
Nice.
I mean that does pan out really well. I always keep in mind the whole like, all right, for this long-term bit, I have to play 4 levels worth of not having it. So I try to keep the kind of short-term thing in mind to kind of keep myself from being too enticed by, hey, this build is absolutely crazy. Get to 20 and it works.
Oh man, the Wanti Pureblood feat's really cool. I like that one.
Yon T is fucking a stupid race and should be banned from.
There's a.
I
there's a
assume you mean
one-
that it's a stupid race for players.
Yes.
Yeah, because as monsters, I love them. They're one of my favorites.
Ooh, what does this feat do? Because one of my
Ooh,
like
interesting.
I always have character ideas just
Mhm.
bouncing around, and like I've got that one wizard character that's in Ryan's sometimes game, but the other like wizard character I kind of have bouncing around is like either Hobgoblin or Yuan-Ti. Either way, it's kind of a deserter from Evil Empire wizard archetype.
It boosts either your intelligence or your charisma by 1. You can use your action to polymorph into a medium snake or back into your true form. Your statistics are the same in each form. Any equipment you're wearing is transformed with you. If you die, you stay in your current form. So that's kind of sad. You could be a snake and get killed, and they never find your body.
Yikes.
Damn.
And then while in snake form, you gain a bite attack as a natural weapon, which if you hit, you deal piercing 1d4 plus strength. When you hit with your bite attack, you can choose to deal 2d6 additional poison damage. Once you deal this poison damage, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest. I just like the idea of being able to turn into a snake.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. I feel like the usefulness though is like super limited.
Possibly. Like, I know all sorts of cool ways I've used Wanty Pureblood and that ability before as monsters, but I don't know if it would translate well into PCs.
Exactly, because like PCs have to deal with a lot of different situations, whereas monsters have to deal with one specific situation.
I know it makes like for a really awkward encounter when when they're fighting Wanty and as the Wanty like get down to their last few hit points, they all turn into snakes. The PCs kill them, and then when the cops show up and to talk about like what's going on, there are no assassins around
Just a bunch
that they were attacking them. There's just all these fucking snakes. So there's no evidence.
I feel like in a world where Wanty were a thing, that like authorities would be prepared for something.
You'd think. Unless the Wanty run the cops.
Yanti is like they're so broken as characters because of the magic resistance or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that's really powerful. I don't know if it's broken. It's just like stupid powerful. There's an easy way to nerf it because it's twice as good as what gnomes get, because gnomes get advantage on all their saving throws if it's against spells and it's like your mental stats. So I mean, like it's more powerful than that, but like it's if you nerfed it down, you could probably. I could make Wanty into a playable thing. It's not that hard.
Right. Yeah, but you have to brew it to do that.
Yeah.
I think as
added
written,
something.
it's the strongest race.
Probably,
ever.
yeah. Probably.
Like if like a Yuan-Ti pureblood Ancients Paladin would just be just crazy. Yeah, magic no.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it can get ridiculous.
Where are you seeing this? You want this?
I just like
what's
those
that?
snake people.
It's in the Xanathar bonuses, bonus expand racial feat thing that I shared with you guys before. Actually, I'll post that. I'll post that in I'll post a link to that document. I'll post it in Google Docs or something. Ooh, I like that guy.
Yeah, I've talked about him before.
I was looking directly at Xanath.
Also,
like
how
that guy.
much do I increase Bully's HP? How does that work?
There was
It goes
a
by your
thing.
hit dice.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, got it. Thank you.
I'll leave it to my resident ranger
Well,
expert.
I guess this one we're going to figure out next time. Can we rescue
What are you saying? I can't quite hear you.
Can we rescue to our traps, like, what it would be in?
I think your fan is probably, I don't know. If
Or
it
it's
is
your
the fan.
mic or something.
Or the mic.
Yeah, you're super low.
It's not that it's really low, but it's like muffled.
Yeah.
So 6 plus
No.
con mod.
Not
No.
yet.
Well,
Shit. Did you try turning it off and back on again?
Why don't you try typing it? Type your question.
Type it.
So I realized earlier that as a pugilist, I am both proficient with makeshift weapons, but also with whips.
Mhm.
So I could just
God.
beat people to death with my belt.
Oh,
Like an angry
God.
grandpa.
Recipe
yeah.
crafting.
Yeah. We'll do that next time. But yeah, you guys can definitely do recipe crafting. Thank you. Here, I'm gonna make a note of that right now. So
Oh yeah.
yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I have to go ahead and.
Okay.
Head off to bed.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I gotta wrap up here pretty soon too. I've got a few things to do real quick.
Also, a reminder:
Good night,
the
all.
spellcrafting takes up spell slots, right?
For you, like it doesn't have to. It's an option to make like more powerful versions of that.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. Because I burnt all my spell slots on the bird.
I could tell.
Because I really wanted to burning hands those fucking rats, but I could.
Yeah, that was the thing. Is that like I was shocked that you guys got that bird. Like you guys did well with that bird. I knew it was going to. I just knew you weren't going to get that bird the first time you encountered it.
I mean, we
So
did.
good work.
But we
Good
didn't.
work. It had the ability to Misty Step, Confusion, Major Image. Running away from that carriage was a super smart idea. I just knew you weren't going to be. That wasn't going to succeed.
I'm
You
just.
guys got that.
I'm definitely worried about the whatever their names are. Trying to look into who that weird cat man who got too close to carriage is.
All I know is what's his name better fucking pay us.
Badger.
Yeah.
After all that trouble, if he doesn't, he is dead.
Jesus Christ.
And then we're gonna have a pet store.
You have the rats for it.
You guys have a good night.
Night.
Ooh,
Good night.
yeah, we should see if Badger wants to buy the moon rats.
Good night.